We got HiveMind Unlimited. We're talking about dog breeds, and this is the brackets. We're ranking them bracket style. I hope you all know, as of right now, I'm ranking pugs the low. It's not a tier list, but as low as possible. They're not making it to the second round at all for me, at all. Especially the ones that scream, like the ones in Daily Dose. I don't know if y'all be watching Daily Dose as often as I do, but I watch Daily Dose multiple times a week. For the longest time, a couple months ago, bro was constantly putting videos of pugs screaming in Daily Dose, and it genuinely infuriated me so much. I can't stand those things. Other than that, though, this should be great.
Only one dog is going to have its day today.
Welcome back to HiveMind Unlimited.
Man's best friend. Our furry little buddies. Humanity's subservient little demons. A science experiment gone right. The result of long-term genetic manipulation.
I don't know if this is a science experiment. I feel bad for these dogs, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They used to have so much aura, and now they look crazy.
That turned wolves into stuffed animals. They love and protect us. And
like, come on, bro. What are we doing here, bro? I be feeling bad for these dogs, bro.
We give them a meat cereal diet and a cage to sleep in.
I be feeling bad for them.
The best, cutest, most loyal one and crown him king of the dog.
Let's see.
64 dog breeds on the board. Comment your favorite down below.
Me personally, I love Maltipoos, the Maltese poodle mix. I'm a smaller dog kind of guy. I feel like the big dog thing is for people that don't like guns, and I'm from the South, so we don't need all that down here. But, you know, I do like some big dogs, though. Grew up around pit bulls. They're great. They're overhated, I think. A lot of people don't like pits because they think they're scary and all that. And they can be, but most of the time they're not. They just aren't trained. Rottweilers are cool. I love Dobermans. Just the way they look. Like they're so kind of brolic, but not really. Not like a King Corso, which those are cool, too. I don't know. I like dogs, but I ain't gonna lie. I like dogs. I like cats more. Way more. But I like dogs. So, like, I don't know if I could pick just one, but we gonna find out, though.
Patreon, $5 a month.
Join.
Membership
It's
on the main
worth
channel,
it.
$5 a month. We have merch on Cope's website. Boom.
And he's a guy.
Let's go. D-O-G-G-I-E.
Doggy?
Doggy.
I think it's D-O-G-G-Y.
Yeah, sure.
And then plural, it's D-O-G-G-I-E-S.
Doggies.
Doggies.
All right, let's do it. What's our first matchup?
Labrador Retriever versus Swedish Valhund.
Labrador Retrievers are cool. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not familiar with the Swedish Valens at all.
Swedish Valhund.
Or Valhund.
Okay, you tell me about these dogs.
The Labrador Retriever is so stupid. So stupid. And the Swedish Wolfhound's so cute and so rare.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I like the look of this dog. Like these are cool. They look compact. Again, I like small dogs. I'm a small dog kind of guy. Not the biggest fan of Chihuahuas though. Like I feel like those little rat dogs, the ankle biters, they give every other small dog a bad name and all that. Not the biggest fan of them. And they be kind of loud too for no reason. But just in general, I like lowriders. I like small little, you know what I mean? So like, bro looks like he's kind of just hanging out, you know, but also I feel like he's probably bred from like a wolf dog kind of hybrid breed mix thing or something. I don't know a lot about dogs, but I'd imagine that. So, you know, I feel like bro probably likes to be active in colder climates.
Here's a sample of how both of them sound.
Okay.
A Labrador Retriever might sound like "Row," and a Swedish Wolfhound might sound like "Row."
Okay. Are they actually stupid, Labrador Retrievers?
Yeah, I mean, they're the kind of like the OG blind, loyal family dog.
Yeah, they're like basic.
Yeah, they're not solving problems.
Yeah, but they can fetch for a stick.
A stick is very fetchable to them, and a duck.
They love tug of war as
They
well.
love tug of war.
That's real.
And chocolate labs tend to have heart problems.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Got it. There's only one lab on this. It's not black labs, chocolate labs, blonde labs. Could be too many laps.
Okay. All right.
That's fair though.
Getting in the zone. This
Very
Swedish
fair.
Valley does
AutoZone.
look nice. I'm not going to say any of the dog names
Getting
right,
this-
by the
all
way.
Okay.
That it looks very cute and very fun, and I like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I don't know much about dogs, man. This is
It's
going to
like
be
a-
mostly
Me
on
either.
you.
It's like a fiery little corgi.
Yeah, it
it's
looks-
like a
yeah.
rare,
Ah, okay, so I like
rare
that.
wild corgi. Is what it
Corgis
kinda
are
looks
great.
like.
I like his skin. I get what is that?
No, why do you say that like that, bro? I like his skin. Like he wants to wear it. Ugh, that's weird.
It's fur.
I like his jacket.
Yeah, his jacket's nice.
his coat.
Yeah, his jacket's nice.
I'll
It's
go
a
with
nice
that one.
jacket.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
go
fair.
around here too.
We'll
I
take
can't
it. We'll
say I've
take
had
it.
an experience hanging out.
Like I said, honestly, I'm here for whatever, just not pugs. Once pugs get up here, then I'll get real passionate and say no. But other than that, I'm kind of with whatever, man.
Yeah, neither have I.
They are
It's
very
not a cat
rare.
I don't
bracket.
speak Swedish.
If it was a cat bracket, this would be a whole different
There was a
conversation
lot
right
of
now.
labs, and they're just okay.
We
Ragdoll
got
supremacy.
Boston Terrier versus Alaskan Malamute.
This is another one of those dogs, man, where I'm just like, we didn't need to do this to him. They used to be kind of cool, and look at them now, bro. He looks like he's. Have you ever heard one of these dogs breathe? They sound like Lucky. No disrespect to these dogs or Lucky, because I know he hate when people say he breathed like a Frenchie. But I mean, come on, bro. Like, bro is not having a good time. He's just not. And I don't care how many treats you give him, how many car rides, how many walks, how many, I don't care. Bro cannot be having a good time. Whereas these things right here, these are sled dogs, right? I'm pretty sure they are. Dude, look at him. Man's is like, he's solid. He's doing his thing. Again, chilling out in a colder climate. And I feel like bro kind of just has aura. Like, not that I need to be saying that like that. I feel like once we're at the point now where once Gen Alpha and the TikTokers find out about something, it's not cool to say anymore. But because we came up with it and we made it a thing, it's like hard to not say it because like it's our thing. It just got stolen from us by those thugs,
Malamute.
bro.
Malamute.
If you in Gen Alpha, bro, I'm not gonna disrespect you, but stay in school. You shouldn't even be watching this right now, bro. Do your homework, bro. It's a Wednesday. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing?
Which is, some people might get it confused with a husky.
Yeah, it looks like a husky
Yeah.
to me, which looks like a wolf to other people.
Yeah.
I know the difference.
Yeah.
And a Boston Terrier, I just hate Boston.
Oh, they're so
That's fair.
atrocious, though. Look how weird
are.
that thing is.
Yeah, I don't like it.
They're spunky,
We
they
need
can
to
jump.
not do this. Honestly, we really don't. I really have a deep disrespect. Like honestly, if you like one of those like backyard dog breeders and you're one of the people that's the reason for dogs like this being the way that they are, I genuinely cannot stand you. And there's a special place for you in hell. There truly is. If it's a thing for real, and like if you do bad things, you like brimstone and all that, there's a room waiting for you. A very nice bed that's been made. The sheets are clean. It's just hot. All right. Yeah. That's how I feel.
So high.
It looks like a bad
That's how I
drawing.
feel. And I'm not saying that these dogs don't deserve love. They do. I'm just not going to give it to them. And clearly, whoever let this happen didn't love them either. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, my sister used to have a Boston Terrier that was deaf and lost
Yikes.
all of her fur on her lower half of her body as she aged.
And name?
Anna.
Oh,
Wow.
terrible name for a dog.
It
It was
is.
a rescue. She didn't pick it.
Okay.
She was a
guess.
sweet little princess.
Sometimes I like to go go top only as well. You know what I mean? Shirt only, like Anna was later
Yes.
in her life.
The poo style.
Yes.
I love a Boston Terrier.
Donald
They're
Duck.
freaky, they're fun, they're surprisingly athletic, and an Alaskan Malamute sings, and I don't like that.
I like
Yeah,
a
I
singing
like that.
dog. I feel like that's a dog that I could ride, and looks a little bit like Balto,
Yeah, it does.
which I liked Balto, so I'm gonna go with
Fair.
Balto.
All right, we have our first tie. Grant, where do you lie?
Show me the Alaskan Mountain.
Yes, sir.
you guys are-
I knew DJ Grant was the man of culture. I knew it.
Shout out my little squished face dogs all over the world. I love you.
Now we
I
got
don't.
a Cocker Spaniel
Cockers are
versus
okay.
a Saluki.
Salukis are
So these look like middle-aged white women in Europe. And I don't mean from Europe. I mean like American middle-aged white women in Europe. There's a difference. That's what I mean. Anyway, Congressman, they're cool. I feel like this one, it's kind of making me biased. He looks like just a model dog. He's kind of just chilling, posing for the camera. We got the background, but I think he an R&B singer in the 80s. But I like the big floppy ears, so I'm gonna go with him.
Are creepy. They look like we're gonna get to an Afghan hound later, I believe, and they just look like ghosts or something.
Real.
That thing is like that's the
It's like the
spirit of a
opium.
dog.
Yeah, that looks like
opium
I know
guys.
I keep talking about drawings, but this is like an illustrator who really injects their own style into like a picture book and is drawing their dogs with gangly.
I'm trying to fix my chat, no
Mystical
BS.
and wispy.
Yeah, it's like
not
a
working.
princess dog.
Yeah, and a Cocker Spaniel is pretty classic. They can be pretty ugly.
Oh, but they have such
can
beautiful
be.
hair.
They
Yeah,
do.
they do kind of have that nice curly tight spaniel hair. Cocker Spaniels obviously get their name from great American guitarist Joe Cocker, which is awesome.
Is that true?
I'm pretty sure this is the emote that I'm talking about. Yeah, they look like those, like just like the opium birds. That's what it was. The opium birds. They look like opium birds, bro.
And Saluki sounds like
And like they cool,
hyper-
and I like. If we're gonna go big dogs, we gotta go big dogs. You feel me? Like just tall for no reason. So I like that about them. But I mean, look, man. If I pull up to the shelter and like they got one, that's not my first pick. I'm sorry, it's not. It's just not my first pick. But I hope someone does like right after I grab a little something. Yeah. That's just me personally. That's just me
Cocker
personally.
Spaniels get the second part of their name from a Spanish guy named Daniel. Spaniel.
Yeah, I could hang out with a Cocker Spaniel. They have like a chiller demeanor, and a
Yeah.
Saluki is just fucking creepy.
Oh, this one's kind of a tough one for me. I feel like Saluki kind of looks like what a model dog would look like.
Yeah.
Like that'd be like the supermodel of dogs.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh, but yeah.
But I feel like energy wise, that's what the Cocker Spaniel's giving. The Saluki has the look. If anything, the Saluki's like a basketball player, like a basketball dog. And then the Cocker Spaniel's like the supermodel, not as tall, and definitely, probably not gonna get very far in the industry, but still is,
Spaniels, I mean,
the thing.
they're beautiful.
Yeah.
I like a Cocker Spaniel. So cute.
It's
Yeah.
stumpy and classic.
exactly.
If your friend gets a Saluki, you're like, what the fuck?
yeah. I
like,
think
what's
that they're
wrong with you?
rich.
Yeah, I guess.
Exactly. That's
Rich
kind of a
and
rich
weird.
dog. That's
Yep.
what, I think I'm not in the tax bracket to appreciate that dog to that level. Certain people are, and shout out to y'all, the trust fund babies and all that. I feel like y'all get a lot of hate now. Which is understandable, but like still though, y'all be having this Saluki and stuff. And again, all dogs deserve love. They're just not all gonna get it from me.
Daniel.
That's it. That's
Zoo
my whole
versus-
thing.
Basenji.
Yeah, Basenji, one of the most
Basenji.
ancient dog breeds.
I was about to say that looks like a really old dog. Like that looks like an almost like an endangered dog species. Like they don't really have that many of those anymore. Like you see a picture of some guy from like 1840 and he has a Basenji with him. Shih Tzus are great. They're genuinely adorable. I love floofs. That's a more floofy kind of dog. That's my vibe. Haven't been around any though, so I don't really know how they are. But that goes for a lot of these. I've really just been around like pitbulls. We'll get the ones that I've been around. I'll say that for real. But yeah,
Like a fox.
Yeah, and they don't bark.
What?
They go,
Oh, that's still a bark.
no, it's not.
nah, it's not.
I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
the
it's more of a
difference. I
singing
feel like
thing.
any sound a dog makes is kind of a bark.
No.
Nah.
Really? Yeah.
What?
I think this is the oldest breed that the AKC recognizes,
Probably.
originating from Egypt.
Oh, yeah, it does
Nice.
look a little Egyptian.
What?
If I may say so myself.
I don't know. That seems like a weird
don't
one.
know.
And Shih
Kind
Tzus
of.
are disgusting, yappy, and weird. And
They are
kind of
yappy.
That's like the OG crusty.
I kind of feel like if you have a Shih Tzu, it'll never get clean, no matter how much
Yeah.
you wash it.
It's just nasty.
Yeah,
That's
like it holds
fair.
its dirt forever.
A lot of them do seem muddy. Like even if you like I've seen plenty. I love watching dog grooming videos just because it's very relaxing. They look like they're having a good time, just like getting clean and being taken care of. With those though, it never really feels like they're done. Like they're always a little muddy or something, which is like cool for them. But like, I wouldn't really want
it's an
to
old
be around
little
that. I guess I don't know.
It's a mop duster dog. And
Yeah.
there are cool big mop dogs, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
The little mops I don't like. And the Basenji.
I like the little floofs. I agree. This one's kind of a mop. rather than a floof.
Yeah, I've never seen one before this moment,
Athletic.
but it kind of honestly looks like a color that's unnatural to the human eye. Like I've never seen an orange that bright in my life.
It has the exact stance of like the hieroglyphics.
Yes.
Cave drawing, yeah.
Yes,
When you
I
go to the
agree.
pyramid and you look at the drawings of dogs, like it stood just like that, and it's been standing like that for 20,000 years.
Yep.
I'm gonna go
Literally.
with Basenji.
I'm going Basenji too.
I'll take the Basenji.
Basenji Blanco.
Yeah, I was looking for
Stuff
Basenji.
out, man. Basenji Madden of the band Good Charlotte. And on to the
Okay.
next.
Border Collie, Greyhound.
we got a
Oh,
Border Collie.
I'm going Border Collie. Look at this guy. Look at his tongue out. That's adorable. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they're the perfect middle ground between like lowrider, compact dog, and then like regular size, just like kind of bigger dog. You know, because they're not really that big. They're not. But like, again, look at him, he's just a little guy. And then Greyhounds are cool too, but I feel similar as I did with the Salukis. They're kind of big. They're kind of not in my tax bracket. I'm good.
Collie versus a Greyhound.
Oh, what are your thoughts on this?
I hate Greyhounds.
The Busters are cool though, I
Freaky.
guess.
They're
I
very
don't know.
nice. They're very sweet dogs, but they're just like built to race. They're
Yeah,
like a
they're
racing
big
dog.
and like
They're very
athletic.
dynamic.
They come out looking fucked up.
Yeah, they do look
Yeah.
a little fucked up.
Little
They
bit.
kind of look like a dolphin.
How?
Bottlenose,
Yeah.
Okay.
skinny, aerodynamic. I don't know. I'm just
That's
trying
a fair
to
point,
grasp
actually.
at straws here, man. I don't know much about dogs.
I think the Border Collie is the smartest dog breed.
Really?
Yeah, that's not
I
me
feel like
saying
I've heard that, yeah.
I think they're so smart. Like I think they are the most intelligent dogs.
I feel like I've heard that
is
they're like up
surprising
there in
'cause they look
intelligence.
So dumb, but like in a like a good way.
Yeah,
are
it's like a
really,
cute
really
little.
smart.
He's
Some
not thinking
people,
about anything.
Some people even think they're smarter than some people.
Well, there's some people who are just straight up idiots.
All right.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've seen that more and more these days.
Time
sure
and time
have.
again, we are proven that
I think that's my least favorite thing about the internet. A lot of people think it's like the toxicity and it's like the compare, you know, constantly comparing yourself and like the highlight reel thing and like everything's unrealistic. No, my least favorite thing and the one thing that I genuinely would change about the internet and I think would make everything else okay is getting rid of genuine idiots on here. Like there's so many people that are just stupid. And then like because it's the internet, they feel like they have the need to share their opinion about everything. And it's always just dumb. And I think it's making all of us like annoyed, like just so annoyed to where that's where the toxicity comes from. And then that's where we get people like, you know what, I'm just going to post my vacations. And then it's like the highlight reel thing. And then people, you know, I think there's a theory going around on Twitter. It's been going around for a couple of years now. Where like back in school, we used to have certain classes, right? It would be just, you know, the kids that was kind of doing their thing, kids that might have, you know, needed a little bit more help. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying they needed the help. And there was a whole other group of kids. You know what I'm saying? There was more separation. It was more like, all right, this is a group. Y'all kind of similar. This group, y'all kind of similar. This group, y'all kind of similar. But it was separate though. Whereas the internet, everybody's on the internet. And I think that's a problem, bro. I really do. Honestly, we need, what's it called? We need intelligence-based segregation. We do. We do. Not a race thing, not an age. Well, a age thing too, yeah. Honestly. I feel like we don't need to be, you know, once you're over a certain age, you don't need to be seeing younger people or really older people on the internet. So maybe age-based too, but specifically intelligence-based to start off. We can break it down a little bit further after that. You know, not a gender thing, none of that. Not a sexuality thing. We just need an intelligence-based internet segregation thing. We do, bro. Because I feel like there's too many dumb people that think that they have a voice and then like just be saying stuff. And I know I'm ranting about this right now in the middle of a dog video, but like it's just, you know, anyway.
Some dogs are smarter than some people.
Still don't know about that.
I kind of agree. There's a lot of people that are genuinely not as smart as some dogs.
Especially right now with today's political climate and the stock
Absolutely.
market crash and the hence.
Oh, that too, yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Tax and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Border collie for me.
Very easily Border Collie.
Hopefully y'all registered to vote. Yesterday was voter registration day. I've been registered since before I even turned 8. I pre-registered because you can do that. I didn't know you could do that until I did it. But yeah, registered. That was pretty cool. So then I checked and was like, yo, I forgot I registered already. So you can vote in a couple months.
Strong dog right there.
Just want to grab its tongue.
Yeah.
We've got a dachshund or a dachshund and a rat terrier.
This is the battle of the little guys.
Not a fan of the rat. Again, the little rat, not my thing. Whereas the weenie, look at this weenie, bro. Look at him. Don't you just want to like pick him up and just hold him like this because you can. Like, bro's great. Love the lowriders. There's nothing better than a video of one of them walking around with a really big stick that they found that's like way bigger than them, but like they're just so proud of it. They're not going to put it down for anything. It's great. They're moving on for me.
Yeah,
Rat terriers, man.
This little guy's a little weenie versus a little rat T.
Well, I have a little weenie myself. Oh, wait a second.
That's all right.
Yep, I'm going to say that. Ooh. I have a little wiener. No, I have a little wiener at home. God, I got a tiny little wiener dog.
Oh yeah, Hank is half ween.
He's a half dachshund.
Yeah.
Half
I love
ween.
him.
I didn't
so
know
I'm
that.
gonna vote for him.
I love dachshunds. I had dachshunds growing up. Shout out Chewy. Shout out Dreamer. Shout out Blitzen. Didn't have
Nice.
any other wieners. Freud was a bit of a wiener. Rest in peace, all their souls. They're all dead in cans in my mom's basement. They're not just
Wow.
dead. They're burned.
They're dust.
Yes.
Yeah, they're dog dust.
Yeah.
Yep.
From dust
Snort it out,
and
no,
to
snort.
dust we shall return.
Yes.
Yeah.
Space
Dachshunds
dust.
are awesome. They are built to go down into holes. That's why they're long like that. And you could grab them by their strong tails and yank them back out.
Yeah, like
Wow.
your super great thing that
Yeah.
you'll see in the post credits.
Yeah.
They'll all see that in the post credits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are they so territorial? I think that's funny about dachshunds.
They're German.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh. Rat terrier, you didn't say much about them.
It's a terrier that is probably great at catching rats, but they're cute, but they're like
meh.
a miniature greyhound or something, or
they're
like
meh.
a miniature pincher. They're just like these wiry little springy. I don't know, like that variety of dog. I like a Boston Terrier because it looks like a fired up pug.
Oh, I hate the Boston Terrier. I feel like I kind of like the Rat Terrier. I also don't think they're great at
I
catching
like the rat terrier more than the Boston Terrier, but I don't like either.
rats. I think that they're named that because they look like rats a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
They're wiry like
Look at the
rats.
ears.
Their ears. Yeah, that's a rat ear.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
It's a rat ear,
Dachshunds
man.
100 times more though.
Yeah, same.
Show me
Yeah.
a wiener.
All right, now we got a Rhodesian Ridgeback versus an Old English Sheepdog.
Old English sheepdogs are great. I feel like they're a great cartoon dog. We didn't get enough cartoons with those dogs, I think. Probably because they'd be hard to animate, though. All the hair and that would be kind of difficult to do. And animators are already under a lot of stress. So, I understand. But either way, they're cool. Me personally, though, with this particular matchup, I'm going with a Rhodesian Ridgeback because, bro, he look cocky and like kind of, you feel me? Like, he ready to stand on business. And I like that, bro.
Yeah. And the Rhodesian Ridgeback has a mohawk.
I thought a Rhodesian Ridgeback was a guitar.
No, this thing, they literally
does sound
have
like a
ridge
guitar.
on their back. They have like a little mohawk piece of hair, and then when they get upset, it stands up.
This is the big
crazy.
mop I was talking about, though.
Yeah, the old
Yeah.
English sheepdog is so funny.
I used to draw
they're great.
sheepdogs. Like I went through a phase of 2 years where that's all I drew.
Yeah.
And I was like writing picture books about little sheepdogs. Like I was like obsessed with sheepdogs
great.
when I was a kid.
They are filthy though. They always are. Sloppy.
Yeah, another dog where I
And then
feel
there's that
like
one movie.
no matter how much you clean them, they're just a little muddy. A little bit. And I feel like they're the type of dogs, too, that just prefer to be a little bit muddy. Like a little bit. Like, I feel like it's the type of dog, you wash them, bro's running right outside, hopping into a pile of leaves and mud, and hanging out with some frogs. You know what I mean? Like that type of vibe. Like bro just is not trying to be clean.
Where Tim Allen turns into one.
Yeah, Wilfred.
No, I think it's literally called Big Fuzzy Dog or something.
Oh yeah, Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Yeah, he turns into one.
That's
And
crazy.
He learns a lesson, I'm assuming, and then he comes back to being a man.
But probably. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I love the sheepdog though. Rhodesian Ridgeback. I'm glad I learned your name and nice to meet you.
Another ancient breed, but yeah, kind of a weird dog.
That looks
Sheepdog
old.
wins.
Yep.
It's a giant
I guess,
cartoon
man.
dog.
I mean,
I
it's
get it.
also a sheep.
Stand on that.
All right, now we've got a bulldog versus
Bulldog. Okay, bulldogs. You would think I have the same, attitude towards bulldogs as I do towards pugs, but I don't. because bulldogs, I feel like, are as far as we can go before we're entering, inhumane territory. Whereas bulldogs, they still have their fair share of problems. But at least they kind of, they be chilling, bro. Like, they don't really be doing nothing too crazy. Pugs are not only at risk of dying if you blow on them, and he'd probably just die, But, like, they also scream a lot, and I don't like that. So bulldogs are kind of cool. However, look at this Chow Chow, bro. Again, rich dog, definitely a rich dog. However, I feel like you could still find one of these just out in the field somewhere, just a stray random dog, just a random Chow Chow, just kind of out, and then you could just save them from the elements. You know what I mean?
Chow Chow. Oh, wait. Okay, bulldog.
Look at the
That's
flu.
so vague. English, French. Is that all?
Exactly. That's the thing.
English bulldog.
That's I know.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, we're just doing all the bulldogs in one little category.
No, we're doing this bulldog specifically. We'll get to
Okay.
a Frenchie later.
Okay, we
should
get to
have
the
said
Frenchies.
English
I like
bulldog.
Frenchies more.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's why I'm.
The English bulldog.
You also
is-
think of Chow Chow.
Because I was trying to argue with you, and then you said I was right.
The English bulldog is the OG.
Can we get back to debating?
No.
It should have said English.
Okay.
They should have.
See, I hate that. It's like then I wanna get at you, but I have nothing to get at you about.
English bulldogs, when they bite, their jaws lock and they can't let go.
Really?
Yeah, they have like a lock system in their jaw when they're like pissed and they bite something, it locks on them.
That's
Like an
crazy.
iPad in that way.
It's like a heat missile.
And a Chow Chow,
Chinese.
I know I've seen those before, but
Nice,
I didn't know
that.
that's what they were called.
They are Chinese and they have purple tongues and they are super fucking mean.
Oh,
I
really?
bet.
They're mean?
Oh, they're like one of the worst breeds to have. You can't have them with kids. This like makes the pit bull look like fucking Mother Teresa, the Chow Chow.
Oh,
Mean
they
as shit.
don't look like they would be.
Yikes,
that
they
mean.
don't.
Mongols of Genghis Khan's time used them in war, and they would just unleash them, and they'd go fucked up mode on their enemies.
They don't look powerful.
Oh,
At all.
I know, and I'm
That's
learning that
crazy.
now, but
You go to a dog show, the owners won't even let you pet their chows.
that is crazy.
That is
Get their
wild.
hair done though, because I am.
It's nice.
Yeah,
It's really
Yeah.
I mean, it is like borderline. That's a lion.
Some people get them cut
Low-key.
like that too, and it's really stupid.
No, it's awesome.
Yeah, they get they'll just have the long on their little paws, and then the big lion head.
Yeah.
It's called a mane.
A lion's
Yeah.
mane.
Lion's mane. I like that, but I'm still gonna go with bulldog. I love bulldogs.
I love that.
I feel
bulldog.
it, but
love the video of the
I wanna just
monkey
go
that
with the
puts its
Frenchies.
Finger in the bulldog's butt and it jumps. You ever seen that?
Nope.
What?
Yeah, I can imagine it. I like when a bulldog is a tennis ball.
Yeah, they love it.
Call me
yeah.
old fashioned, but I like it when a bulldog got a tennis ball. All right, now we got German Shepherd.
German
versus
Shepherd.
Whippet. What?
Whip
What
it.
was
Stop
a
doing
on?
whippets. Stop with the galaxy gas. Stop with the whippets. Stop. Just smoke weed, bro. Please. Anyway, why does this look like the other one from earlier, but just black? Is it a whole different name because he black? Or is he actually different? I don't know. Either way, tall, skinny dog, cool. I respect him, but a German Shepherd. Now look, when I was in kindergarten, right? They had career day, basically. I don't think they was calling it career day, but it was basically career day. And this is back when cops were cool, right? So they pulled up. They had the canines with them. They had a dude with cocaine in the thing. And they was like, look, bruh, this is how we catch criminals. Unleashed them. Got him. Yo, sickest thing ever. And I've loved German Shepherds ever since. So yeah, they're cool because they stand on business.
Here.
It's a whippet.
Oh, it's a dog. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. My head was in the clouds there for a second.
I am on such a hunt. I want a vintage dog breed shirt that says I love whippets. You know what I mean? They have them for every breed.
Uh-huh.
And it'll be like, the 3 beautiful kind of portrait pictures of the dog, one like that in a mount, and then another just like a profile. And it'll say, I love pugs. I love golden retriever.
Yeah.
That's
One
real.
that just says, I love whippets.
We could make that. Do you
I
want
don't want to
that?
make it. I want the vintage one.
We could make it look vintage.
That's true. There's a guy in my neighborhood that has
fair.
a bumper sticker that says, I love my whippets.
But it has a dog on it.
Yeah. And that's just,
I mean, yeah, I guess.
That's
the
right.
humor there is amazing.
It is. I love that type of
German
humor.
Shepherds
You know, just
are
like
the only
I
dogs
love boobies and it's just the birds. Like, that's great. I love that type
I'm
of stuff.
truly scared of.
Yeah, they are.
Shout out to
can be
boobies.
scary.
They put the fear of God in my heart.
Yeah.
You walk into a drug dealer's house and the German Shepherd jumps up on you and they're like, he's fine, get down. And I'm like, nope, this dog's gonna kill me.
They can get huge too. They can be great.
Yeah.
They can
Oh,
be a
yeah, they
really
can
great
be.
family dog. The OG, one of the OG protectors, but
Yes.
they got a bad rap because of the Nazis.
Yeah, they had them.
And then white
Didn't know
supremacists
that.
in the South during the civil rights movement.
Yeah.
They've
Also
kind of
didn't
been
know
the
that.
face of evil.
That explains why cops
I
have them,
watched
though.
Signs last night, and Rory Culkin stabs one to death with a fork.
Yeah.
And then the other one
Yikes.
gets mauled by an alien. Spoiler alert, I guess.
Wow.
But
It's a kind of a side plot, really.
yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I'm taking a German Shepherd over a Whippet, though. Like
Absolutely.
a nice German Shepherd's beautiful.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna take a whippet, and then I'm gonna make my decision.
Okay.
No, I'm going whippet.
Grant, where do you fall?
German Shep.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right, now we got a bloodhound versus a chihuahua.
Which would
Okay,
be an awesome-
bloodhounds are cool. They're cool. I don't like this matchup because I really don't want either. I really don't want either, bro. Look at this chihuahua, bro. He looks like a Karen. He's about to ask for the manager, bro, and a discount on nothing. But bloodhounds, I mean, they're cool. They do have the floppy ears, but they also have the long face. I'm not the biggest fan of the long faces on dogs, because they're always just kind of drooling everywhere. And that's cool. You know, that's good for them, but like, I'm not the biggest fan of that. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave this one up to them because I don't want to choose
I
between
don't
these
talk
two.
about dog fighting a lot in this.
I want to talk about it some, though.
Some, it's gonna
a
get
little bit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
A little bit.
This fight would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Because the Chihuahua might have a chance. No, bloodhounds are so slow that big sloppy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but it'd be.
I'm trying to find a video.
Have you met an angry Chihuahua? I don't know what they're
Yeah.
putting in those things, but they can be.
They get riled up, man.
Their diet's pixie sticks, right?
I thought they ate cocaine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. So I like a bloodhound though in like the car.
I don't know why that fight just made me think of this, bro.
Nigga, that is rape. You can't fuck that lad, dog. Get out of here. I'm bringing it up. Fuck you. Go on about your business, you fucking rapist.
W mans though, because that is crazy. Like that's crazy. You wild for
cartoony
that.
sort of way, like it's sleeping by a rifle or whatever.
Yeah, vampire.
You know?
And it like kind of when it has to get up,
Yeah.
but then it can like fend off. You know,
It's a great
Real.
sleepy dog to have on Christmas. Is what I'm saying. If you have a bloodhound sleeping by your fire next to a rifle on Christmas, I mean that's a beautiful
That's
American
real.
image.
my farmer
That's
buddy
real.
growing up literally had one that I think's name was Rusty, and it was always outside, and he had like a thick layer of dirt on him.
It's funny that
Yikes.
you had a friend named Rusty and a friend with a dog named Rusty.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
a half bloodhound now, and he does sing when there's an ambulance about.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice.
That's a fun perk.
Or if you sing,
Yeah, yeah.
like if you go, it right
joins
away.
right in.
Yeah,
Real.
it's kind of cool.
Pretty stupid. Hounds are nice and lazy. I don't know. I've learned to love Chihuahuas. I used to hate them. And then
I don't hate them, and I've never loved them. But I'm just very indifferent about those dogs. Very indifferent. Like I'm not, you know, like when the ASPCA commercial comes on, it's like, oh man. Then they show a Chihuahua, and it's like, well, they could make it out there on their own if they really wanted to. They could. Like I don't know. Is that crazy? I don't know.
just had some
don't
really
know.
great ones that they lived to be like 22.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
they do live a
neighbors
long
had
time.
Chihuahua growing up. The Chihuahua's name was Pierre,
Oh, nice.
Yup, yeah.
and he went missing, and then they never found him.
Oh, yeah. They don't stand a chance out there.
Okay, so they don't. So then, oh man, that makes what I just said 30 seconds ago even crazier. Don't cancel me. I was joking. All right, I was joking.
Funny to give a little Mexican guy a French name.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was.
That's funny.
Like, it was
Real.
funny to me that his name was Pierre because
Yeah.
I was like, wow, you know,
That's a little Mexican man inside there.
absolutely.
Yeah. It's got to be the national dog of Mexico.
No, I think it's the Mexican hairless. Those things
Nah.
are scary.
I don't
that's
like that.
That's like
I don't know
when
what that
they
looks
think
like.
They've seen a chupacabra.
Yeah, that's just what
Half
it
the
is.
time, it's like a skinless or a hairless, not skinless. It's a Mexican hairless.
Man, this
Yikes.
one's really, really close for me. Where do you go?
Bloodhound.
Oh, I'm going Chihuahua.
Grant.
Show me, Bloodhound.
Okay, okay, that's
Next, a Crip
fair.
Hound?
It's a basset hound. Basset hound
Okay.
versus bull terrier.
Not a fan of. I just don't like terriers. Bull terriers, again, they have been through too much, and no more of them should be bred. Like, we don't need any more of them. They should all be spayed and neutered, and whatever we have is what we got. And once they're gone, and they should just be a distant memory. Okay. However, Basset Hounds, they're too small to look that Aki. I'm sorry. You're a lowrider, bro. Why are you that Aki? And then the floppy ears, I don't know. But I'm taking them over the Bull Terrier because I just don't rock with them, bro. Look at that. And have you seen what they used to look like, bro? Like, bro, they used to be so fire. Hold on. I really hate what they did to those dogs. Bro, look at this, bro. Look, bro. They used to be kind of cool. Like, still not I'm saying not the most perfect dog breed, but like, bro had some aura. Like a little bit. And I know I gotta stop saying that, but I don't care. Look, bro. And then look. What kind of no, we ain't doing that, bro. Nah, that's crazy, bro.
Wow, these are two ugly, beautiful beasts.
A Basset Hound. Get the Bull Terrier off the screen.
Please.
Oh my God.
That's
Can't
Spuds
stand 'em.
McKenzie.
That is
Can't
the
stand 'em.
ugliest shit I've seen in my life.
It is, and I'm so sorry if you have a Bull Terrier and this changes how you feel about me. I get it, but I can't, bro. No.
I'd rather have a pet possum than a
Literally, I will grab an albino raccoon off the street before no.
Bull Terrier.
I love a Bull Terrier.
No.
Holy.
I'm sure they're great dogs. I'm sure they have amazing personalities. I'm sure they're great, but if I woke up at 3 a.m. and saw that, I'm jumping out of my skin. I am. I'm peeing myself. If it's dark and no, bro.
No, when you say bully, I'm thinking bulldog.
Yes, exactly.
Beady eyes.
I hate what's wrong with their fucking face? Their face is
It's a little football head.
I hate it. Oh my God, Basset Hounds are awesome.
They are awesome, but they're
pretty cool.
sloppy. They're great. When you see a big
Again,
Basset
long
going
face,
around
but
town, you just
well,
love it.
whatever. We'll
When
take
a
it.
Basset Hound places a bird at your feet, it's an omen of good luck.
Yeah, of love.
You'll
Real.
find true love if a Basset Hound places a bird at your feet.
I'm gonna let Grant decide this
fair.
one though, because I love bullets.
Whatever,
Dude,
dude.
Spuds McKenzie.
But Spuds McKenzie looks better than that one, and still not by much. Okay,
Not by
Basset
much.
Hounds are awesome. I was thinking of that when I was thinking of a bloodhound.
Yeah, it's just its
Real.
short little brother.
I want to see a painting of a Basset Hound every day of the week.
Get a Basset Hound
That's
calendar.
real.
That'd be nice for you.
Oh, my birthday's coming up. Yes, it is. My birthday's coming up. You can get it for me.
I'm going Bully.
Basset.
I got a
Basset.
vintage Basset Hound shirt. I'm going Basset Hound.
Yes,
They are some of the
sir.
cutest puppies, which we really have to start taking into consideration.
True.
How these dogs look when they're new and then when
True.
they're old.
I like that a Basset Hound puppy has the same length ears as its full-grown counterpart.
Yep.
It's like dragging on the ground.
Yup.
I mean, that is the coolest.
You gotta grow into their ears.
Australian
It's
Shepherd
great.
versus Tibetan Spaniel.
Okay. Oh my. Yo. Look at him, bro. Okay. Australian Shepherd, cool. That's a little vibe, whatever. Tibetan Spaniel, I just want to hold him. Like, come on, bro. Oh, look. Now we're talking.
Yo.
Now we're talking, bro.
Load of a Tibetan Spaniel. If you've never seen one of those in your life, those things
See?
are just.
That's
It's a
the
spaniel
reaction. I just,
from Tibet.
so
Is that
cute.
how big it grows?
They are little guys. It's a spaniel, so you know it gets cocker
That's so
size.
fire.
Oh, yes.
We're dropping the bomb.
Next.
Australian Shepherds are great, but
Yeah.
they're
Cool. I feel like border collie. Like, it looks like just a slightly bigger border collie to me, a little bit, in just Australia. He has an accent. That's cool and all, but I'm taking the Tibetan Spaniel.
one just gets them because they're cute.
Yep, another one. Yeah.
And then they just don't get enough action and they turn into anxious beasts. And a Tibetan Spaniel, if you encounter that, you're lucky.
That
Yeah.
is like a Pokemon. It is
Yeah,
the cutest thing I've
literally.
ever seen.
They're awesome.
Yeah, that's moving on. And
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
move it above the Basset Hound, too, I think.
Yeah.
while we're at it.
Yeah, might as well. We'll
Bull
skip that
Mastiff
one.
versus Border Terrier.
Too good, dude.
Okay, Bull Mastiff. Look at him drooling. Long face, whatever. Border Terrier looks cool. Kind of a rat dog kind of vibe, though. Just a little bit with a little bit of a curly hair kind of vibe, a little more, you know, it's probably really soft, whatever, good for him. But the bull mastiff, again, little Aki, staying on business, kind of, you know, that's the type of dog you might jump on top of a car just to outrun it. You know what I mean? Because it's that, like, you know what I'm saying? Look at the chain. Bro, he ain't playing around. I'm going to take him over the Border Terrier, but then I'm going to definitely end up taking the Siberian Husky over him. I don't know what the Brussels Griffon, I don't know. We'll get there.
Dogs here.
We'll get there,
Border
bro.
Terrier in this picture kind of looks like it's in a commercial that they're doing experiments on dog medicine.
Oh, what do you mean?
I don't know. It is, why is it in this white void?
I like
It's
it.
kind of weird.
Okay.
He's very beautiful. A bull mastiff can be awesome.
I
But
bet.
man, that's a beast.
It
That's a
is.
scary ass dog.
Yeah,
It is.
That thing, if someone like lets that off the chain and it comes running at you, what do you do?
And it's hard to tell in this picture, but they are 8 feet tall and 300 pounds.
They can topple
Yeah.
homes.
Yeah, again.
My grandparents had a border terrier, and he was electric. That wiry
Nice.
little coat. God, they're just little scruffy, like woods dogs. I don't know. There's something. about
I
them
feel
that
like
I just love.
they find good
Border
sticks.
carrier smuggled stuff across the border. Yeah.
That's a coyote. We'll get to that later on in the bracket.
Okay. I'm gonna go with border terrier because bull mastiffs are scary.
Yeah,
I'm going with bull mastiff
I've never
because
had a
they're
bull
scary.
mastiff, and I'm sure they're very big, sweet sweeties on the inside, and their slobber could maybe be nice, but border terrier for me.
Yeah,
I think they're
you like
gentle
slobber,
giants
and I'm not a
if
slobber
they
guy,
need
so
to
that's
be.
gonna come up later, I assume. Siberian Husky versus a Brussels Griffon.
Okay, so that one looks cool and it is small and it's kind of fluffy, but why is he shaped like why is he built like that though? I don't really know why bro is built like that. Again, feels like some sort of backyard breeding gone wrong. Not a fan. We're gonna go Siberian Husky here. Because I've watched several videos on YouTube of Siberian Huskies eating raw meat because it's good for their diet, depending on where you're getting the meat from, and you know just things. And I think that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go with that.
Brussels Griffon is one of the greatest feats of mankind ever.
What? That's a dog? That's a real dog.
Brussels
I'm saying, it
Griffons
doesn't
are
look
amazing.
real or healthy.
Perfect, dude. It looks like those that weird era of like 80s cartoons.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks confused.
It does.
It's like, what? Yeah, it looks like a guy with a beard who has too small of a face to have one.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it looks like a little Chewbacca,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
haven't even looked at the Siberian Husky yet.
which is majestic.
I can see it in my
It
periphery,
is.
but right now I'm focused on the Griffin. Why? What
That
the
guy's
fuck?
scary.
That's such a weird ass fucking animal.
They're messed up. Anytime you get so little and so weird looking, they are like the product of royalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like some king or queen was like, smaller.
Yeah, probably as a jester.
Yeah.
They probably brought him in to make him laugh. Look at that thing. It feels like, I forgive me if this is, this might be towing the line a little bit. It feels like it could stand up on two legs.
I feel like it could. Bro, this dog could just walk around. He could put pants on. Probably. This is probably the only dogs with opposable thumbs. Like, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, you know,
That
do a
dog
little
could
dance.
easily play Fortnite on a PS5.
like a jig.
Siberian Husky, one of the most classic breeds of all time.
Very beautiful.
You got your actual snow dogs here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The Iditarod.
You did a what?
It's a classic sled dog race.
Oh.
The
Oh.
Iditarod.
Cuba Gooding Jr., was he involved?
Maybe.
Because he did snow dogs.
He did do snow dogs, you're right.
Real.
And nobody's doing snow dogs anymore. Back in the day, they were doing snow dogs. Cuba Gooding Jr. to be exact. And nowadays,
not so
nobody's
much.
doing snow.
I'm not doing snow
A
dogs.
Brussels Griffon is like a perfect. You could make a whole sitcom about that guy. You could. Yeah. Shout out Huskies. They can be very sweet. And that was like the first dog when I was a
That
little
should have
kid.
been realistically. That should have been the dog from Dog with a Blog, bro. R.I.P. Stan.
I was like, I'm gonna have a husky one day.
Yeah, me too.
And then I met a bunch of them, and I was like, oh, you guys kind of suck.
Yeah, I feel that.
They're insane.
It's like dating an Italian guy with bright blue eyes. It's a cool in concept, but
Oh yeah,
eventually-
in theory it's great, but
That's the thing about him is he's a lot
loud.
louder than he lets on. And he's cool to look at from far away, but then you're like, all
Viva
right,
Italia.
It's just trying to
bring it
read.
down a little bit. I'm gonna date this fucking freak, the Brussels Griffin.
Let's go, Bruss.
Next, we got Vizsla versus Scottish Terrier.
Vizsla. Okay, Vizsla. Again, I don't know what bro got going on, but I mean, he looked cool. He looks like a very what's the word I'm looking for here? If this dog could talk, he'd be very wise. That's all I'm gonna say. Scottish Terrier, again, look at the stick in the tongue. He's a fun little guy. I love Scotland. I haven't been, but I want to go. So far, the only terrier that is actually like valid right now. So he's gonna move on.
Vizsla.
Vila?
Vizsla.
Okay. Yeah, you tell me
Vizsla.
about these dogs.
They have a beautiful red coat.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that.
That's a red bone. They are really beautiful. I've only met a couple, but they are so nice.
Real.
Scottish Terriers are sophisticated.
They are. That's a
You
clay.
could put glasses on them. You could. The Vizsla's wise. The Scottish Terrier is extremely smart, though. Bro could probably like build something like that's like never been built before. Type like just smart, you know. But the Vizsla's like gonna give you like life lessons, though.
It's a classic dog. I love when they're.
I would love to smoke a cigar with a Scottish Terrier.
I love when they just motor around and their coat kind of covers their feet.
And they are sailors, correct?
No,
Oh, okay. They look like a sailor.
they love rats as well.
Really?
Nice.
They're big ratters.
They eat rats.
That's why they have that stubby tail, so you can yank it out.
What do you mean yank it out?
Like it goes down a rat's hole.
Oh, rats live in holes? I thought they lived in New York City.
No, they have
Okay, sorry.
They do live in
A
apartments.
rat bracket?
no.
Brat racket. What's all the racket about Brat? Great album though.
Yeah.
Such a
Scottish Terriers
great.
go-
Yo, we're getting another deluxe, bruh. Literally, she already gave us deluxe with 3 more songs, and now she's turning around and doing it again. Telling you, man, Brat Fall is about to go crazy. Honestly, though, I hope it's not like a deluxe. I really hope it's just like a completely different version of the album. Like, I want to hear like acoustic, like I want to hear like an acoustic version of Club Classics, and then like a crazy like guess a remix of I Might Say Something Stupid. Like honestly, I just want to like completely just turn the album over and just like make it weird. That would be great.
Little both ways for me. They can be very distinguished and very cute, or they can be really old and nasty. Who let the
Fair.
dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Boom, ticka, boom, boom, boom. Yippee-ki-yo.
I'm gonna go with the Vila.
Oh, yeah, me too. Thanks.
I'm
for
not,
doing
but
that.
I feel
thought
it,
we were
though.
going to go Scottish Terrier there and have a
That's where
fight.
I'm going.
No, I've only seen one picture of a Vila. I've seen many Scottish Terriers, but for some reason, it's
real.
beautiful.
Yeah, there's something about the picture. All right,
That's
now
real.
we got a poodle versus
A Schipperke.
Schipperke,
Shipperkey.
Schipperke.
which I'm assuming is a
Schipperke.
cross between a ship and a turkey.
Schipperkes are awesome. They're kind of like a
They do look cool. They do. And I'm not the biggest fan of just poodles. I don't know. I think there's another one. I'm going to leave it up to them because I feel like it could go either way, really. I'd love to pet either one of these dogs. But, you know, I don't know.
Shiba, Husky,
Shibas are great.
Bullhound mix.
Do you mind if I accuse you of corruption?
What?
You hate poodles.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like you put poodles up against Schipperkes to try to get me to go with the funny name.
It's just cuter. Schipperkes are like, woo. They're little, too. It's like a fired up.
Oh, it is a little?
You didn't want
Oh, I love Pomeranians. So, okay, Schipperke, hold on.
poodle to win one round. I know
Never.
it.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's horrific.
I don't like the tall poodles, but every time a poodle's mixed with something, it makes it kind of better.
No.
It does.
Labradoodles,
I agree.
rather just have a lab.
Well, okay, only if they're gonna be big. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When you get a poodle that's small,
No.
it's cute.
No, it's not.
I
It
have a
is.
poodle.
It's very cute.
He's a Maltese poodle,
And he's like
mixed
half-
with a dachshund.
He's half cute to me.
See, that's such a good mix.
That is like the cutest dog on planet Earth.
Literally.
Look at what it came from. That's a horror movie. It's truly terrifying. It looks like a cover of Goosebumps.
Come on, you've dated
Dude.
girls who look exactly like a poodle.
Ain't no, you know what, man?
Yes. And it was a mistake.
No, it wasn't.
Chipper keys, though.
God
Awesome.
bless the broken road.
For real.
Let me stray to you. You can't just say that it was a mistake. Nothing's
Yeah, you
a
can't say
mistake
that.
in this life.
Buying a poodle would be.
Okay, Shipperkey
Yo.
wins.
Chipperkey.
Second side, golden retriever versus a horse.
So,
Did he run out of dogs, bro? What do you mean a horse? That's not a dog, bro. I don't care. No. But look at this golden. Look at him. Look. This is adorable, bro. And they can find your keys. If you lose your keys and be like, where are my keys? And then they'll find your keys. They'll sniff them out. They know what your keys smell like.
oh, this is
Okay.
America's best friend versus a horse.
Look at the pose on the golden retriever.
I mean,
I'm
dude,
saying.
I've really come
Post it
around
up.
on them.
yeah, I mean, they're awesome.
I used to hate on them.
I used to think they were kind of overrated, but I get it now. They're really cute.
Stupid,
They are.
whatever. But you know what?
They're like the perfect cute big dog mix, because most of the time big dogs aren't cute. They're just big and they're like, you know, but like they're a relatively big dog that are still really cute though.
He's just beautiful and he's friendly.
Yeah,
I've never
man.
met a golden retriever that I was like scared of. You know, anyway,
Yeah, of course.
he
Yeah.
comes up.
And if they needed to, they could still stand on business though, but that's just not, that would be out of character for them. They wouldn't want to do that, but they would for you though. You know what I mean?
You ask someone on the street, hey, can I pet that? Sure.
Retriever's in the name. You throw
Yeah.
it a ball, guess what it's bringing back?
Another ball.
Probably a different ball.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably a different ball from the woods.
Yeah.
A horse is a terrible example of a dog.
Yeah, I mean, what
Yeah,
the hell?
not a great
Anybody
dog.
Has, like, they're like, hey, meet my dog, horse. I'm like, what the hell?
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I'm like, that's way too big.
It's too big and it's got shoes on.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like,
it
get your
does.
shoes off in the house.
Yeah.
That's one thing. I hate when people, come on,
No.
take your shoes off at the front door.
Real.
That's what I say.
The horse girls. Ugh.
Oh my God.
The worst.
Yeah, Golden Girls,
Weird.
great show.
Oh yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
let's go with the Retriever.
Absolutely.
I think
I
you
agree.
did that great, by the way.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Cairn Terrier versus a Shibu Inu.
Okay, this is not a fair matchup at all. I'm going with the Shiba.
Shiba
I am.
Inu.
Correct.
I was gonna go with the Shiba regardless whenever the Shiba popped up, but like this isn't a fair mix at all.
Karen Terriers are awesome.
That looks
This is
AI
probably
generated.
the best. It does look AI generated, I will say, but that's the best terrier. Like if you're gonna go terrier, you gotta go Karen Terrier. I ain't gonna lie. But like it's a Shiba. Look at the Shiba though. Like bro, it's just, you feel me? I like
Is that a
Shibas.
real picture of a dog?
I hope so. And the Shiba looks superimposed though on a background.
I don't know.
Low-key.
That looks realer to me.
It does look more real, but they both
I'm
look
not
fake.
Sure. I wish that a Cairn Terrier had hands so I could inspect them. Because
Yeah.
they really fuck up the hands on the AI
Yeah.
stuff.
Karen Terriers are so tightly compacted. They're literally
They
like this
are.
big.
Yeah, and they always want to talk to the manager.
The Shiba is, you know, it's become. It has a life of its own on the internet.
It
Yeah, I
does.
mean, it's not even really a dog at this point.
It is
not.
weird. It is a coin.
Yeah, it's a
Japanese people
coin.
Love them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it looks
course.
like the dog. That's I
They
can't
have good
say
taste.
this. Damn it! I was gonna say it looks like the dog that they would have in Pokemon.
Yeah,
That's real.
it's all right.
It's a Japanese thing.
And they're very trendy, and they're not
That's real.
quite the house dog that everybody wants them to be.
They
No,
have such interesting eyes.
Sure.
they do.
Like they got like kind of like a pensive stare to them. Yeah, it's kind of like It's almost like
That's
it's
deep
reading.
in thought.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like if any dog could read, I think it'd be the Shiba Inu.
Yeah,
That's
I gotta
fair.
go Karen Terrier though. Shibas have attitude problems.
I don't know anything about their demeanor, and so I'm gonna pick them for their puffy little tail and
Yes.
their inquisitive stare.
exactly.
Grant, where do you fall?
I'll take the Karen.
Yeah,
That's fair. I'm not mad at this. I'm not.
Karen Terrier.
Just know I voted Shiba that
Bernese Mountain
time.
Dog versus Afghan Hound.
The Afghan
Okay.
is horrible.
Hold on now. Hold on now. Why? Why, bro? What is up with this? Come on, man. Bro literally has just like curtains for, I mean, I guess that's cool. I don't know. Bernie's Mountain Dog though, he looks happy. He looks like he's just kind of vibing. I don't know. Kind of just regular, you know.
Horrible.
It's a fashion dog.
I hate it.
It is a
so
fashion
much.
dog. I
hate when
agree.
people have them.
Dog is
I hate how they
couture.
look. And I hate that this feels politically charged.
What's politically charged about it?
They're Afghanistan.
So?
Okay.
Dogs from somewhere.
That's true.
Literally.
The one from the Bernese Mountains is fucking cute. You want
It
to talk
is.
about puppies? You're in a
That's-
room full of Bernese puppies? That's heaven, buddy.
A weekend at Bernie's.
Oh man.
Weekend at Bernie's Mountain Dog House.
Your friends.
Imagine just being absolutely attacked by just like a group of 30 of them, and they just all pull up on you, and they're like licking you and like probably just like grabbing up your pants if you're standing, you know? Oh man, that sounds like cuteness overload.
Look, he's happy holding his tail up.
Yeah, I'll go with the Bernese Mountain Dog.
They are
Yeah.
so cute.
They get too big.
And they save people from avalanches.
Yeah, don't they? They
Nice.
do a lot of stuff. They're like the rescue dogs.
Yeah. They're beautiful and kind and caring.
You know, he's
cool.
a rescue dog, but really, he rescued me.
That's nice, man. You didn't rescue your dog. You bought it from a puppy mill.
I bought it from eBay. Now we got a Pomeranian versus a Chinese
Pomeranian,
crested.
but this is two opposite ends of a spectrum. This is literally two ends of a spectrum. But I'm going with the Pomeranian. I have loved them ever since I watched Logan Paul every day, and Kong was in a lot of the vlogs. R.I.P. to Kong. The Pomeranians are great.
Oh my god!
You ever seen one of those?
I gotta wipe off the screen really quick.
I'm saying that's
You ever seen one of these
crazy.
in real life?
It looks like a skunk horse. It looks like a little
Accurate.
skunk horse.
Accurate.
Horrifying, man.
This picture of a Pomeranian, I mean, they
are perfect.
Again,
Literally.
that is like the best case scenario for a Pomeranian, though, is that it is a ball with a face on it.
Low
That's
key.
how they look.
No, they don't look
It's how
like
they look.
that.
They are really
A lot of them do look like that, though.
epitomized into a canine form.
Yeah,
They
kinda
used to be my favorite dog, but they were overtaken by the multiple a while ago. But
emoji. You know?
I love a Pomeranian. They have such funny little attitudes, too.
yeah,
They come in fun colors.
you know,
And a Chinese crested is putrid. Every
Yeah,
year
that's
when they do
kinda,
that ugliest dog of all time thing, it's always just like a morphed up Chinese crested that's teeth and tongue are hanging out. It's
low
like,
key.
Yeah.
you're like, ow!
Yeah, totally. It looks like a My Little Pony.
They are-
It
It's like if they
does.
made a Cruella de Vil version of a My Little Pony. That's what a Chinese crested looks like.
It's always an old creepy lady that owns it. Too.
Yes.
I've never seen a
Yes,
young
and that's
person
like it's like a
just be
purse
like, "You know
dog.
what? I'm gonna get one of those.
Yeah, it's definitely an old woman who owns like a predatory fashion house.
Yeah.
Yup.
You know, and she's got it in her purse and lets
Yes.
it run around while they take pictures of some starved person.
Pomeranian easily.
Yep. Now we got Brittany
Easily.
Spaniel versus Wire Fox Terrier.
Wow. Two great field dogs here.
Oh.
Yeah, I love a Brittany.
Oh, I do too.
We have a friend.
Shout out Willow.
Yep, we have a friend, a couple friend who own a Brittany.
And
Nice.
Willow is just awesome.
Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah, they're smart, they're curious, but they're
no.
very sweet. Oh, they are so fun.
Yeah.
Brittany's are awesome.
And very beautiful.
Yep. And the Wire Fox Terrier, you know, there's a lot of terriers at play here, and this
There
isn't one
are.
of the better
Most of
ones.
them didn't make
it's
it
one of the
though.
funnier ones, that's for sure.
It is.
Its face looks like a rhombus.
He
This
kind of
looks
looks like the Scottish Terrier, but just like not Scottish though. It's like more, I don't know. I guess he's American or something. I don't know.
It would be really like hard, and that's like the original stuffed animal dog that you would get. Like a kid in like 1741 had one of those that was just a taxidermied one. It'd be like,
Yeah, I
Fair.
don't like the picture that you picked for the Wire Fox Terrier, but at the
Yeah,
same
great picture.
time, it wasn't going to win either way.
no, a Brittany is regal.
Uh-huh.
That's real.
Regal and rootsy, which is not a kind of a combo you get
No, yeah.
often, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like a fox hunt with a double-barreled shotgun over your arm.
Yeah, like somebody who was born in the woods,
point.
lived in a cabin growing up, and now they're the president.
Yeah, and they love to read.
Yeah. All right, now
you
we got
go.
a boxer versus a Russell Terrier.
Boxers, I've
I'm
never
the biggest fan of boxers. They're cool, whatever. You know, I rock with them, I guess. But like Russell Terrier, again, one of the better terriers, I think. Low key.
understood why they're so popular.
It's a very
a
violent
little- it's a little
sport.
guy.
I
It's a little
understand kind of
compact
the
guy.
fanfare of it all. I don't understand why YouTubers become boxers, but yeah,
I don't get that either.
I guess I get the hype You know, it's kind of like it's ancient. It's kind of that ancient instinct to just beat up another man.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know?
And the Russell Terrier is so cute. You can fuck with that guy. You go,
Yeah, you can mess him around and you know flip him over and whatever.
boxers can be really nice. I just think they look so fucking weird.
Yeah, they look weird.
Everyone had a boxer when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah,
I've been around a couple boxers. They're cool. They're very like nice person. Like they're chill. They don't really be doing too much. But like, not the biggest fan of, you know.
Let's go with the Russell.
Yes.
Now we got the Great Pyrenees versus a Dalmatian.
Great Pyrenees are crazy.
Dalmatians are mean. I've learned that. Growing up, I was like, Dalmatians are so cute. They got the spots. And then as an adult, you realize they're demons incarnate. And they would ruin grocery stores and bite kids.
Yeah, they are. They're the leaders of violence when it comes to dogs.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Perpetuators of evil. Whatever. That movie did terrible things, though, because it made every family want one.
No, they made every family want 101 of them.
Yeah.
Way too many.
Yeah,
That is way too
Great
many.
Pyrenees is truly great. These things get enormous.
Yeah, I don't
It looks like a big dog,
dogs,
but again,
especially when they're like, it's so big that it's like a polar bear, you know?
Yeah. It's a bear-like.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
much.
too much for me, but I'm still going to pick it over a Dalmatian.
I think they used them in bear hunting.
Oh.
Yeah.
That explains a
I
lot.
sounded interested. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not interested. Yeah.
That's all right. Great Pyrenees walks. Oh, this one's tough.
Now we got a beagle,
Okay,
versus
beagle.
a Sussex Spaniel.
This one's so tough.
Sussex Spaniel, another. I feel like this is kind of more mop territory than floof territory. But beagles, I mean, they kind of just, I don't know. I'm gonna go beagle here.
Sussex is so awesome.
Oh, they are cute. I'm going to go beagle here, though. Beagle is a classic dog. Another one that I want the painting of.
It is, but they're
Yes.
so fucking annoying.
What do you mean?
They bark and they're fucking
bet they're
sloppy. Very annoying dogs. And a Sussex Spaniel is just like the chillest dude you've ever met.
I feel that, but
I
I'm
can
not
see
really
that.
going off demeanor here. I'm going off picture of the dog mostly.
Yes,
You don't
pretty
like
much.
the big sloppy turd dog?
No, exactly.
Not really.
I love
You
him.
just, I mean, yeah, you definitely just cemented it for me.
Oh, I go
Yeah.
Sussex Span here all day.
Yeah, I'm going to go
beagle.
with the beagle.
Grant?
Show me Sussex Spaniel.
I'm not mad at it. I'm
Won
not.
Westminster in
Honestly,
2016,
definitely not mad at it.
I think.
Whippy. Now we got a French bulldog versus a Shetland sheepdog.
Also known as a Sheltie or Lassie.
That is, yeah, that doesn't even look like a sheepdog to me.
It doesn't.
It's from Shetland, though.
Yeah, I don't know much about that place.
That's what they look like up there.
French bulldogs
Shout out
are
Shetland.
awesome.
They are, and they've just like
They're cool. I like them more than pugs, but not by very much at all. Again, kind of unsurprisingly, but also a little bit surprisingly, kind of a rich dog. I think, I don't know. Or maybe they're just expensive if you buy them. I'm not sure. Adopt, don't shop unless you have no choice. That's kind of the, you know, like 90% of the time you're not going to be able to adopt a ragdoll. So I'm going to have to buy ragdolls, which I feel bad about. But like, they don't just be in shelters like that. Sorry, I don't know. What am I going to do? I don't know, because I feel like the Shetland sheepdog kind of like, I mean, they cool, but like,
really taken over.
Yeah, totally.
It's been their decade.
Yep.
And good for them.
Yeah.
They're smart, they're athletic, they're fun, they're snorty. They are just adorable. They're little gargoyles.
Yeah, I don't. There's
Yeah.
something a little bit snooty about the Shetland sheepdog.
Oh yeah,
A little
Big
bit.
Sheltie is too much fucking hair.
Yeah, way too much fucking
Yeah.
hair. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the French.
probably sheds everywhere.
Now we got
I don't know.
Papillon.
Yep, Papillon.
Papillon versus
Papillon.
a pug.
Pug, look, if Pug moves on, I kid you not, I will dislike the video and I'm not gonna finish it. I'm just gonna cancel the rest of the bracket. It can't move on.
You love pugs.
Pugs are my favorite thing I think that's ever
You've got to be
graced
kidding me.
this planet.
You've got to be kidding me.
Don't like pugs.
I don't like them at
very
all.
much.
I dislike them. I'm saying it. I dislike them. I do. I really do. And again, they deserve love, and I'm glad people like Graydon love them. Me personally, though, not happening.
They're
at
just
all.
they're so uppity and their faces are all fucked up and they just snort and just they're just roasting.
Scream.
They're the greatest breed of dog. They're the greatest animal on the planet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the pug over the Papillon here because I'm afraid of what you'll do to me.
That's all right.
And I do like the Papillon has like wings for ears.
Yeah, it's like a winged fuzzy chihuahua.
I'm gonna
Can it
wait.
fly?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Some breeds can, but it's not recommended.
Okay, then I'm gonna go with the Papillon if it can fly.
Papillon.
Pug for me. Grant, where do you fall?
Oh, I'm gonna go pug.
Thank you.
Grant, I'm outside of your house right now. That was a great video. I hope y'all enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Do all the YouTube stuff, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Anyway, I just did Cool Kid from BX's outro for some reason. I'm not actually gonna cancel the bracket, but I just wanted y'all to realize that, like, I'm very serious. And if pugs go any further than oh my goodness, they're gonna go pretty far in this bracket. I already know where this is going now, and I don't like that. I do not like that.
Miniature schnauzer versus a bourgeois.
A borzoi.
Borzoi. Wow, that's
Borzoi.
really yeah.
Again, opium bird kind of vibe. Miniature schnauzer. This one looks angry, or angy because he's small. He looks angy. He looks like a kind of a toddler and an old man at the same time, like a toddler with a mustache. Or like an old man with a diaper on. I don't know. But it's kind of fluffy. He looks kind of cute. The borzoi, I mean, cool, kind of big. I don't know, man. I'm not the biggest fan of like the super tall ones. He looks like he could be like really tall.
Now that I'm looking at the picture of him, of course he'd go by borzoi. It's definitely bourgeois.
Yeah.
But miniature schnauzer, he's mad about something. He's like pissed off. Like
He's really mad right
This
now.
looks like a picture of just someone's dog. All the other pictures are like very like kind of distinguished or super high def, and this one just looks like it was pulled from Facebook.
Yeah, literally.
There's Rex. That's my neighbor's dog.
It's actually just, it's on Facebook and it's like, my best friend gone. Thank you for 15 years. The best years of my life. The most handsome boy.
Borzois are freakish, and you want to talk about like Satan dogs.
Again, if I saw that at 3 a.m, like if I just wake up, well, not that I'm asleep at 3 a.m, but if I wake up at 3 a.m, I see that dog, I'm not gonna be having a good time. I might not be able to fall back asleep. Honestly, I'm gonna have to watch cartoons after that. Like, I'm good.
Like a
Me
demon.
personally, I'm sorry.
It looks like a demon who's bad at its job. Like, it can't even haunt.
Yeah. Yeah, they're horrific. Miniature schnauzer all day.
Yep. Now we got a Pembroke Welsh Corgi versus a Pekingese.
Is that AI again?
It looks like a pug with longer hair. Don't play with me right now. No, that's not what we're doing. I'm gonna go with the Pembroke Welsh Corgi because I like corgis in general, and this one just looks, I don't know. Again, probably ties to the royal family or something. Not that that's a good thing, but I mean, I don't know. He looks like he's having a good time. He's kind of pretty much in midair right now. I think only one leg is kind of on the ground. He's having a good time. I like that.
Why do we got an AI corgi, man?
I don't know. That's honestly,
It does look like
that
AI,
might be real.
but-
No, it's not.
You don't
I
think
can't
it
tell.
Look at
is?
the way its tail is. It's like
Yeah, I don't know physics super well with those tails, but wow, look at that thing.
look at the Pekingese. That is one of the most genius things we've ever done with a dog.
I
don't think
just
it
like
is.
when a dog has a fucked up face.
Look at
Yeah,
that, dude.
I don't.
Look at how insane
I
that
don't.
is.
I'm gonna go with the Welsh
good.
Corgi.
Yes, Corgi.
I lived in San Francisco, and the people that I lived with, their friend had a very, very pregnant Welsh Corgi
Nice.
that would come around all the time and just.
Did it ever have the kids?
I actually found out, and I just remembered this just now, that I always thought that it was pregnant, but it was a big growth on its stomach.
Nice.
Oh,
And I don't think it had kids because that's not how that works.
Yeah.
yikes.
I grew up with corgis and I love them and they're very sweet sweeties, but a Pekingese is, if you see a Pekingese in public, it's like seeing, I don't know, a little alien or something.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
but
I,
it's like-
I love aliens. I rock with that, but not in dog form. I'm good. Sorry.
Right. But think about the people who have them. I feel like
Fat ladies.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Big fat ladies with vans that are full of like other Beanie Babies and stuff. Name
Okay.
Miranda.
I guess.
I
you
mean,
know
shout out
more
to
about
fat ladies, though.
types of-
Hey, I don't know. What kind of person do you think owns a Pekingese?
I thought it was like a snooty suburban person.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's what I would think.
I'm gonna go with a Welsh Corgi.
I gotta go Pekingese.
Grant, don't let me down.
I'm going Pekingese.
Grant,
Sorry,
I'm
Corgi. Sorry,
this close to
Mom.
unfollowing you on Instagram. I'm
we
this
got-
close.
A Weimaraner? Weimaraner?
Weimaraner.
Weimaraner versus an
Weimaraner.
Irish Wolfhound.
Irish Wolfhound, largest dog breed recognized by the AKC.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Can stand up to like 4 feet tall.
Don't like it.
Yeah, not a fan.
ginormous. Like when you see one walking around, sometimes it is actually scary. You have to be taken aback. It's like 20% bigger than a Great Dane.
That's too much.
That's wild
way too
to me.
much.
It's a wolfhound.
I've never heard of a Weimaraner, but I feel like
You never seen a Weimaraner?
no, he could teach me
Never seen
something.
one.
They are-
Exactly. He looks wise. He looks wise. I'm telling you, bro.
Smooth silver,
I'm
like,
telling
kind of like
you.
how the Wieslas are red. Weimaraners are like their gray cousins. I don't like how
Yep.
jacked and like feral this one looks because they usually look a little sweeter than this. This looks like someone like when they find out you've been living in the woods for 6 months.
Yeah,
yeah.
but he just looks so sophisticated.
They are really, really sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, I love a Weimaraner.
Now we got a Great Dane versus a toy fox terrier.
I mean,
Okay, Toy Fox Terrier is cool, but Great Danes, I mean, this is my type of big dog. We got the floppy ears, little Aki, not too much though, and probably the sweetest little guy you've ever been around. Sweetest big guy, I guess.
it's fun to hang out with a Great Dane.
I am so scared of them, and I know that's irrational because they don't
Yeah.
really do anything.
Yeah, I haven't been
sweetest
around any,
dogs
but I
about that.
want
But
to.
my babysitter had one growing up and got it as a puppy.
Yeah.
And its paws were like the size of my head,
Yeah.
and it was still small. And I was
Yikes.
like, that is so cool. But they live like 4 years.
Yeah,
Like,
about 7
Yeah.
I think is their life expectancy.
yeah,
Which
my
sucks.
neighbor right now has one. Like down in my parents' neighbor has one. A kid I grew up with got one, and like they have a baby and a Great Dane just
That's
running
awesome.
around in the backyard.
That's awesome. They are
Crazy.
very, very sweet, and it is really sad they only live that long. But
Yeah,
for some
that's kind of
people, that's
short,
good.
man.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? It's like a Great Dane is a really cool dog, and it's not that big of a commitment.
Yeah, sometimes you want a short-term. It's a situationship. with
Yeah.
the dog.
Yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
get a toy fox terrier, that thing's you're with it for 35 years, like buying a parrot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a commitment.
Yeah, it's a
That's
commitment,
real.
but no, I'll go with Great Dane here.
Yeah, I like
Great Dane.
It was close though, because I do like a toy fox terrier. I think they're cute.
They're too
Yeah, they're cute
funky.
for sure.
Too funky?
Yeah, they're freaks.
When has anything been too funky for you?
That's true. But a Great Dane is classy.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
A Great Dane also means you got a big place. Because if you're living with a
Low-key.
Great Dane in an apartment, you're just a
Yeah, you
psycho.
can't do
Yeah,
that.
totally.
You bought a big house and you were like, man, it's like buying a truck or something. It's
Yeah.
like exorbitant.
It's like buying
Yeah.
a monster truck.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I do feel like the people who get Great Danes are like irresponsible in some way.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, why would you do that? But now we got Saint Bernard versus Belgian Malinois.
Okay, Saint Bernards are cool. They're kind of big, scruffy, you know. Belgian Malinois looks like a Great Dane, like the Paper Jam, though. Like it was about like you was copying and then printing Great Danes, but the first one came out a little off because you had just put new ink in and it didn't test yet. So you gotta like do that. And so it just looked, I don't know. Not a fan. I'm gonna go Saint Bernard.
Malinois.
See, what the hell? It's a Borzoi and a Malinois?
Yeah, these are the new
Malinois.
cop dogs.
Okay.
These are low key the new face of evil, and I think it
Oh, these
was
are the cop
one
dogs
where,
now?
Channing Tatum.
It was what's it called back in my day.
Dog or whatever, where he goes and he comes back from Afghanistan with them or something.
Boston Celtic Jason Tatum.
Stars in Dog.
Cop movie.
Cop war
Dog
movie.
cop
Saint
war
Bernard,
movie.
I don't know how this dog was beatified, let alone canonized. But at the same time, they are awesome as a statue.
They are so,
Oh, yeah.
so sweet.
That's
but
real.
They are really, really sloppy.
Well, I'm not
They're
voting
big.
for a cop,
and
so I'm going to
yeah,
go
probably
with
the
Saint
longest face we got.
Bernard.
Yep, St. Bernard easily. I like when they have those little necklaces that have like the barrels on them, and they can carry like notes in them and stuff. And you crack it open, there's a little letter in there.
What?
Nice.
You never seen that?
What the hell?
St.
No.
Never seen
Bernards will
that.
wear like this collar that has like a little wooden barrel right on the front of it, and you like.
I've never seen that before.
Whatever in there, either survival supplies or like a message.
Who writes the note?
It's the soldiers.
Soldiers?
Yeah, they're used in war and mountain combat.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
They would say like, fuck you guys or something.
Get down.
We're coming.
They're over there.
Now the last one in the first round, we've got a Rottweiler versus an English setter.
Rottweiler. Look at him. He's smiling.
Rottweiler's like
This is the
my
first one that's
favorite big
smiling.
Dog. I hate that the photo we chose here, it's a tailed version. And I know it's cruel to crop their tails or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Dobermans, they always cone their ears when they're young.
Hate
It's like a
that.
big controversy. It just looks better
Same thing
without
with
a tail.
pitbulls. Which pitbulls snubbed? Hello? We had pugs on here, but not pit. What's wrong with you, gang? Come on,
It
bro.
looks better with a fat little butt.
I'm gonna go
than like this
Rottweiler.
big dumb tail.
I don't. What?
All Rottweilers are born with tails, and they cut them off.
I know. I understand that, but I'm saying, like, why do you have a preference on that?
Because they look cuter with no tail.
I
That's
disagree.
so messed up, dude.
It is messed up.
Messed up.
That's like
It's
saying,
messed up.
well, they look better with lip filler.
You look better with that haircut than like a shaved head. That's fine.
I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine too.
That's
I think I
fair.
look better, however I feel the best.
Oh, see, that's not my opinion.
Yeah, well, it's mine.
Okay.
There you go.
Rottweiler reminds me of Toy Story, which I like. Why?
Real?
Because there's a Rottweiler in Toy Story.
Oh,
There
yeah,
is.
Sid has a Rottweiler.
He does.
Yeah. And then the other guy's got the Slinky, which is a dachshund, but half metal.
Yeah, metal dachshund.
I love an English setter there. It's like a Brittany. It's a Regal Field dog, too.
Yeah, but it's not
That's
as
fair.
cool as the Brittany because it doesn't have
It's
that
not.
pattern on it.
Yeah.
And honestly, the words English setter, I don't know.
Shout out
I don't like
Jackson,
that.
one of the greatest dogs I ever had. He was a Grand Show champion.
Shout out Jackson, one of the great presidents of the United States.
No, absolutely not.
Speaking of English setters, I am going to go with the Rottweiler.
Yes,
I
sir.
will too.
Rottweiler.
Shout out Muzzy. It's the only dog that ever made my father cry.
Really?
Wow.
Bit him hard?
No, he had to put him down.
All right,
Oh,
and now
man.
we go to the second round.
Second round.
Swedish Valhund versus Alaskan Malamute.
The Volhound here is going to make a little run, I think.
I do like the Valhund. 'cause it's
Can we get pictures
smaller.
again? I kinda remember what they
and
look
the
like.
Alaskan Malamute is like, it's like a husky that won an easier
We're not getting
matchup.
pictures
It's a
again. All right, so I have to
giant
just
dog.
remember what they look like. Honestly, I don't care as long as pugs don't make it far and Pomeranians do. As long as Pomeranians make it further than pugs, I'll be fine.
Lives in like Antarctica. That's awesome.
Which I think
for
if I remember correctly, they already got passed, which means this is going to be a bad bracket.
that dog, but I
I
don't
feel
want it
like
to
it
live.
probably lives in Alaska.
That's close enough.
Yeah,
Probably.
I guess, yeah.
That's not a dog I want.
No, not at
go with
all.
the
If like I pulled
Valhund.
up to your house with a Valhound, the party would get started.
Well, the party's going to get started when you pull up regardless.
Thanks, dog.
No, I mean, just because, like, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Like, you and me, that's, like, what we get to go into.
Sick.
Valhound sounds very bad though,
Yeah, totally.
but it is a cute little mini wolf.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
will go with the Swedish mini wolf. Now we've got the Cocker Spaniel versus the Basenji, the ancient Basenji.
I'm going to go
Egypt's
Cocker
very
Spaniel.
own Basenji.
I am going to go with the Cocker Spaniel. Though.
Yes.
They're just so cute.
Yeah, they're just like it's like
Cuteness is everything for me, man.
That's the only dog that I would be open to seeing with a bow in its hair.
Yeah, I don't like bows in its hair.
I don't like bows anywhere. I don't like clothes on a dog.
I feel exactly the same way, especially with cats. I don't like clothes on animals in general, except for maybe baby chimps. I guess whatever, do your thing. Kind of weird, and you're just gonna have a toddler forever, but good for you, right? But like clothes on animals, not a fan at all. I feel like if you're doing that, especially consistently, if it's just like a one-time thing, whatever, there's nothing like seeing a dachshund with a hot dog buns kind of outfit on Halloween. Seen that multiple times. That's great and all, but like if you're putting clothes on your animal like every other day or every week even, it's kind of weird. Not a fan, but I agree with the bow thing. I do.
A little bandana on like on a big dog.
No.
It looks like a biker.
I like the chains. Instead of just like a regular collar, just put a chain on a dog. That's kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of tough. Low key, a little Cuban. That's a vibe. It don't gotta be iced, but like, you know what I'm saying? He got that swag though. That's kind of cool. But I ain't with all that dressing up your animal stuff, man. And it, like I said, bro, if that's your thing, good for you. I just don't want to see it on my Reels feed at all.
Yeah, not into it.
I like that.
I don't like it.
Not a
They've got
not
coats
a
on
fan.
already.
That's true. Except
do.
the Chinese crested.
Yeah.
It has like a hat and shoes, really.
Yeah, and the Mexican hairless, which
Yeah.
is naked.
Yeah.
In the nude, if you will. I'm going to go with the
Crazy.
Spaniel, though.
I'm going cock.
Border Collie versus Dachshund.
Tough little match.
This is very tough.
Go weenie.
Yeah, I
Weenie.
mean, come on.
Border Collie's super cute. I love them.
They are.
and
They're
I would be open to
adorable.
having one day. Because it feels like a real like companion type dog.
Yeah.
But Dachshunds are just, you see a couple little weenies trotting around. You're like,
I'm saying.
Yeah, you get very excited when you
They're
see a
the
Dachshund.
lowrider.
exactly.
Not in the wild, like
Yeah.
usually being leashed by a human, but
I met a
Yeah.
very rude one the other day named Rudy.
oh really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was like, I hollered at him from across the street. I said, look at that, look at him go.
Uh-huh.
And the owner brought him over, introduced him, and I pet him a couple times, and then he just switched on me. Just switched up real quick. He went, backed up like 5 steps.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
They're territorial. They
yeah.
think they're protecting. Like Hank, I have to do this thing all the time with my dog where he starts barking at the front door and I can't be like, stop it. Shh. Like, you know, shut up, like whatever. I have to be like, thank you. And then he calms down.
That's crazy.
I go like, thank you for protecting me.
Thank you, Hank.
I go, oh, thanks, buddy. Good dog.
It is good to know.
That's crazy.
Like if someone broke into your house and was trying to kill you, that they would do it really easily.
Because they have only a 9-pound dog standing in their way.
And a 15-pound roommate.
Yeah. Yeah. Hunter. Shout out to Hunter.
Yo.
All right. Now we got Old English Sheepdog versus a Bulldog.
Sheepdog.
Sheepdog.
It's big, it's fluffy, it's fun.
Sheepdog.
No one's really got stories of hanging out and loving on a sheepdog. They're kind of territorial.
should, though.
Mean and big and sloppy. A bulldog.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's so many Bulldog best friends. And,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, there are,
And the
though.
Swanton Bulldogs.
right. That's your mascot of your high school.
Bulldog country, bitch.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? There's stuff like that.
Yeah, totally.
Look at that thing.
I'll go with the Bulldog for sure.
I guess I'll allow it.
The mascot for Georgia.
It's not Yuga.
He got attacked by a steer one time.
A steer?
Yeah, the mascot for Texas was out on the field, and Uga barked at it, and the steer went after him with its horn. It was it's a
Yo.
classic battle.
Were these real animals?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to
That's
say,
crazy.
like, Texas has to have a real steer.
Oh, they bring a steer out, and the bulldog tried to kill it, and the steer said, "Hold up," and swung its horn at it.
Yikes.
No,
Oh, that's good.
That's good. That could have been brutal.
would have been pretty awesome if he threw it up in the air.
And then the tight end for Georgia caught it and ran it into the touchdown.
Saved at the 5.
Spike's the dead dog. Sorry. All right, German Shepherd versus
I've been
Blood-
watching Cheap Seats. I feel like I've been learning a little bit about football. Not really, though. Kind of just had it on. Just to have it on. But, like, I don't know. Anyway.
Bloodhound, please.
Yeah, Bloodhound, the big, sloppy, awesome farm dog. Fox and the Hound.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Bloodhound in
real.
that.
Uh-huh.
Also an
take
ancient
it.
symbol of racism, but we will forgive it for its past sins.
Is that a
We will.
Bloodhounds? Yeah, I mean, that's like what slave owners owned and would like chase people through the woods and swamps with. Yeah. They're like the best, but they're also used now
Kinda
in
crazy.
like search and rescue missions. You know what I mean?
I
They're-
just hate knowing all this stuff.
Yeah.
This is why I like dogs, because I don't know all this crap.
I like dogs and I know all this crap. It's
Yeah.
not their fault.
I know, but you like pugs and shit.
Exactly.
That's why I like pugs.
Because
Oh, yeah.
They've never been a symbol of racism. I'm
Oh, let me, disliking because pugs made it past round 1. I just had to
sure
let
the
that be
Chinese
known.
royalty at some
'Cause
point.
I don't want to just like I don't want to be like the only guy disliking the video. And then it's like, oh man, what do we do? I'm disliking because pugs made it past round 1.
very terrible. But
That's
it's not like they're,
entirely
like,
why I'm disliking it. This is a great video, but like, ugh.
making it help perpetuate it.
I guess I don't know. Basset Hound versus Tibetan Spaniel, and this
Tibetan
breaks
Spaniel.
my heart because I love a Basset Hound, but
that sounds great.
Spaniel
Tibetan
But come on,
Spaniel
bro.
is like, oh my gosh,
How'd they do it?
put it in my pocket.
They get a little bigger than that. I don't want you to think that this is like a 3-pound dog at all time.
How big do they get?
I feel like they can get probably like 12 to 15 pounds.
That's still small.
But I'm still gonna go with Tibetan Spaniel.
Yeah, that's still small.
I'm gonna go Tibetan Spaniel too. I'm not even sure I've ever met one.
I don't think I've ever been
haven't.
to Tibet. So Border
Yeah, me
Terrier
either.
versus Brussels Griffin.
Let's
Border
take the
Terrier.
Griffin.
Let's do the Griffin.
The
please.
little Star Wars dog.
Okay, we're taking it. All right.
You know what? I was trying for a long time to figure out why I knew that dog, and now I realize that it's a skinny Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Harrison Ford's buddy.
Yeah. All right. Now we got a Vizsla versus a Schipperke.
Schipperke.
Like, what the hell is going on? I had never heard of either of these dogs
Literally.
before today.
I like the
Me either.
Schipperke a little more.
Yeah.
The Vizsla's very regal.
Vizsla's cool,
But it's gonna be
but like,
loud and so is the Schipperke. I don't know. I like the Schipperke a little more. It's just like it's like a big Pomeranian.
You're not going to believe this.
Yeah.
My mom told me for Thanksgiving this year, we're doing a Schipperke
Oh, that's nice.
instead.
Instead of the Tofurkey that you usually do.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God, it's so
crazy.
ridiculous.
That's all right, man.
You know, I don't want to eat a dog, but my mom insists.
Yeah, it's
It's her way or the highway.
It's
over
trendy.
there. She's kind
Yikes.
of in charge. You
Yeah,
know?
she is,
My
man.
dad goes, you know what, whatever she says. And yeah,
Yikes.
so I'm gonna eat a dog on Thanksgiving.
Are you gonna say Schipperke the whole time?
Is it wrong?
Schipperke.
That is the same.
It sounds right either way.
Schipperke. Schipperke.
Schipperke.
Schipperke sounds better.
It does. I'm not going to
does.
argue with that. Yeah.
Schipperke. Papa Schipperke.
I was about to make a perk joke. Oh my
Retriever
god.
versus Karen Terrier.
Gotta go golden retriever.
Golden retriever.
Sadly,
Yeah.
I like
Karen
the Karen
Terrier's
Terrier.
adorable,
It's so
but
much packed into such a little size
Golden's
thing.
like
Right.
realistically, Golden Retriever is the only dog I'd get that like would realistically be bigger than 15 pounds. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan. I like small dogs, but I'd get a Golden though.
Comes in all sorts of sizes.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
can be young and athletic, or they can just
And
be
I feel like a Golden Retriever would be a good dog to have with cats. Because again, I'm a cat guy. I want cats. I want 2 rag dolls. So like, I feel like that could be a cool little trio right there. Low key, they could have a podcast. Oh my God! Don't nobody steal my idea. If you get 2 rag dolls and the Golden Retriever and start a podcast, I'ma find you. I'ma find you, bro. I'm gonna send them Black Suburbans. Don't play with me, bro. Don't steal my idea.
old
Don't
and
do it.
sleepy.
And they could be a mini
on the
golden
podcast.
retriever too.
Yeah, I guess.
They did those. That's a cute and cool dog right there. Golden
America's
golden
America's like the golden retriever is like the president of dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Definitely been in the most calendars.
Yeah.
Is it
Sure.
the most common dog to have?
No, I think a Frenchie is right now, but golden retriever's got to be right there.
Yeah, for sure.
That's understandable.
All right, Bernie's mountain dog versus a Pomeranian.
Pomeranian.
A fight I would pay $1 billion to see in an underground warehouse.
Yep.
Start choking on nothing.
Oh,
Cage match.
I love both of these, but I'm going Pomeranian.
Yeah, I'll go Pomeranian.
I tend to just favor the little guys.
That's me too, and I thought
Yeah.
it was gonna be the other way around with you because you do
Going Pom.
you like them to be either really small or really big.
Yeah, and I love when a friend has a big dog.
I don't.
Like I like going over to a house and interacting with a Bernese Mountain Dog. I don't think I'll ever own one.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
it's too much work.
It eats
Yeah.
too much food. I'm
Yeah.
not buying 10 pounds of food a week. I want a Pomeranian. You can give it a bag of sunflower seeds. And it's good for like a couple months.
Yeah, definitely.
It could eat scraps. Like if you drop enough food, you don't have to feed your Pomeranian.
I feel like a Pomeranian is like a cat. Like you could leave town for a
Low-key.
week and it'd be fine.
They'd be fine.
Yeah,
Low
They'll
key.
piss on a piece of newspaper or something, and then they'll eat like
A bird off the
bug.
front.
They'll eat like a few stink bugs in the house, and it's good. All right,
Yeah.
Brittany Spaniel versus Russell Terrier.
Russell Wilson.
Terrier.
What?
If it was Russell Wilson instead, would it win?
No, not at all.
Yeah, it would.
It's
Choose
a
a
dog bracket. I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he got that dog, you know.
no, he was a dog back in the day for sure, but
Respect.
he's not really a dog. I think he's going to lose his job to Justin Fields if Justin Fields can hold on to the dang football.
I'm going Brittany pretty easily here. I like
So-
the little Russ Terrier, but the Brittany is just that. We don't have another field dog representation like that.
Totally, I'm going to go with the Brittany.
I want to see
Okay.
a pheasant in that thing's mouth.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't even know what a pheasant is.
It's a bird.
It's either a bird or a fish. Great
bird.
Pyrenees versus a Sussex Spaniel.
Pyrenees.
Give me the Sussex.
Pyrenees.
Man, I wish Beagle was in this.
Yeah, it's not. You have a big woolly spaniel.
Yeah, no, I'm going to go with the Spaniel. I'm just saying, like, the Sussex Spaniel beat the Beagle, and the Beagle is so awesome.
It's all right.
Real.
We're about to watch the pug lose, and I'm not going to put up a big fight.
The pug is losing.
We'll do the Sussex
Might
Spaniel for now.
take my
French
dislike back.
Bulldog versus a pug.
Frenchie.
Battle of the smush-faced goblins.
Frenchie.
Here.
A French Bulldog
If we're gonna go smush face, we gotta go Frenchie.
is just like, it's just better.
It's just not. It's less round. I love a Frenchie, but a pug has a little magic power in it. It's got a little magic in it, and there's a reason it's been portrayed as the oracle of dogs. They all know the kind of disguised seer of the group. You don't expect it, but the pug holds the secrets to the universe.
Can I give an analogy
Nice.
for the graphic designers out there?
Sure.
I feel like in Photoshop, when you press sharpen and then sharpen more,
Yeah.
the French Bulldog is sharpen.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Pug is sharpen more.
Yeah.
that's
Just they
fair.
went too far. They
Yeah,
fucked its face up too much.
Yep.
They made it too small and weird, and it's so hyper. It's just like we went a little too far, and it's
Yeah, they
all
went too
right
far.
to admit that. It's like
I agree,
okay,
they went too far.
yeah, all right.
They went
the
way too
pug
far.
is a freak.
way too far.
We love it.
And some people love it. To me, I'm like, we could have held back.
Yeah,
You know what I
we
mean?
definitely
There's
should have
a little
held back.
Too much sugar in this dessert.
It's got a little curly tail. Oh, they're so great. I go pug.
I go French Bulldog.
Frenchie.
Grant.
I'll take French Bulldog.
Thank you, Grant.
Basic
I'm
white
gonna
bitches,
I'm
the two
gonna
of you.
remain
you.
in your
Thank you so
following
much.
list.
And I can say bitch all
Or followers list. I mean, he doesn't follow me. Yeah, one day I'm gonna get the follow though. Once I get the grant, I'm not trying to get verified. I don't care if any of the women that I post on my story ever like it or anything. But if I get the Grant follow, like, we're good. Honestly, I might never post again just to like solidify that moment. You know, maybe I don't know. Probably
What
not.
you want in every other video as well.
Thank you, bitch.
Miniature Schnauzer versus Pekingese.
Ooh,
Now
that goes so easily to the little swift, dreamy mop Swiffer oddball that is the Pekingese.
I'll go with the Pekingese here. I don't care much about a
I
miniature
guess.
Schnauzer.
If you're a friend,
I really
of a
don't either,
Pekingese,
but-
you want to hang out with it.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Pekingese, I guess.
Not really.
It's like a little. Oh, it's so weird.
It is, yeah. It's weird. I'll give you that for sure. But now we got a
Ooh, Great Dane.
Weimaraner. How do you say this?
Weimaraner.
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 That versus a Great Dane.
Great
I don't know
Dane.
Great Dane. It's got a little
Great
more
Dane on a
personality to
beat.
me. The Weimaraner is like beautiful, but a Great Dane's like the big doofus.
Yeah, I'll go with the Great Dane.
Yeah.
Great
I don't
Dane.
have much to say about that. It's just bigger, and I've heard its name more.
Yeah.
I like what we were touching on in the last round. It is like a symbol of opulence.
Wait a minute.
You got to be real fucking.
Okay.
Rich to have a couple Great Danes.
And I'm not gonna like the video until I see the winner.
Be rich. You have to have a big house. You can have a
That's
big
true.
house in like the country, and you
Yeah.
got two Great Danes, and you're barely scraping by paying your car payment.
It's like owning
That
a
is
horse.
true.
Yeah.
It's owning a
Yeah.
little horse.
It's like when people are horse poor. It's when they spend all their money on their horse and they don't
Yeah.
have much for anything else. They
Horse
can't-
poor.
They only go out to dinner once a month,
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
they got horses. All right, St. Bernard versus a Rottweiler.
This is actually tough. I'm gonna go Rottweiler though.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the St. Bernard.
I'm gonna go Rottweiler. I
going
like
Rott.
the attitude of a Rottweiler is so funny.
Yeah.
They're like shaking around and they're kind of just like big dumb lovers.
But they're mean, too.
They can be, yeah.
They can get a little mean.
They are very big sweeties, though.
Like,
Real.
I feel like I have 10 friends who are like, oh, my Rottweiler chewed up my baseball mitt.
My Rottweiler chewed
Yikes.
my 6-year-old.
And now I can't play in the
You
Little
have
League.
10 friends that are in Little League.
What are you, jealous?
Whoa.
From it.
They're not in Little League. They were in Little League.
You know a
Grown
bunch
men.
of 14-year-old girls? No, it was a ton, not a bunch. It was a ton. Oh man, I gotta watch The Office again, bro. That's a great show.
I'm just, I mean, sounds like you're jealous that I have 10 friends.
I'm going Rottweiler.
All right, St. Bernard.
Ooh, I'm going Saint Bernard.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not unhappy about that.
Oh yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. I
gets
get
too
it.
Slop.
I like looking at
I get
them.
it.
Leaves like a snail streak.
I don't love
around
it,
your
but I get
house.
it.
So does my snail. All right, Swedish Valhund versus Cocker Spaniel. I got a Spaniel here.
Spaniels get the eye crust.
Sounds like
So
a
do
wrestler.
most dogs.
Not the Wilhound.
Okay, well, I don't care about that much. I like the beautiful hair of the Cocker Spaniel.
It's kind of
real.
It's kind of a deal breaker for me. Like an old Cocker Spaniel is disgusting. I like it when
Real.
it's born till like it's 6. And then after that, like someone who's an old like, he's blind. Don't sneak up on him. I
Yikes.
don't like that. I'm going Volhound.
I am going with the Cocker Spaniel.
Show me the bullhound.
There we go.
The real underdog of the bracket here.
There we go.
that's sad.
There we go. Grant's
Sad to
locked in.
see. I am a
He almost
Swedish
lost me with the pug thing, but he's locked in.
That's how it would talk to you.
I hope not.
Weenie.
I hope a dog never
Weenie,
talks to
weenie,
me.
weenie,
That's
weenie,
one
weenie,
thing.
weenie, weenie, weenie,
'Cause that
weenie,
would freak me
weenie,
the fuck
weenie.
out.
We're going weenie.
Scare me
I've
too.
never heard a dog talk, and if I heard
Going
a dog
weenie.
talk,
Come on,
I'd
don't
be
play with me,
like,
bro.
"What?"
I've heard a really loud thought from a dog, but I don't think it was directed at me.
Explain.
I was on a lot of psychedelics and I could hear a dog think about something really loud. I was like, whoa, that definitely came from you. And he like,
Well, what dog was it?
I don't know. It was a friend's old dog.
Okay.
It had a really
Interesting.
loud thought near me while I was on psychedelics.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think so
intercepted
either.
it, and I looked at him and he kind of realized that I heard it.
You can hear thoughts on psychedelics?
Yeah, sometimes.
I can hear my own thoughts, I guess.
Definitely screaming at me.
Yeah, those I hear loud and clear. But
Pots and pans banging up there.
yeah, for sure. I did hear a cat talk one time in my neighborhood. Like literally.
Maybe
was
saying hello.
Yeah.
Me and my friend looked at each other and we're like, that cat's talking, right? And it was like, well,
That doesn't sound like words at all.
it was words, but not in the language that we could understand. But it was clearly words. Like it was like you're asking the
knows?
wrong guy. I am unilingual.
Sounds like you got a little duo in there.
No,
Yeah.
but
I gotta
was
download
like
Duolingo,
10
bro. I
years
want to
old,
get
and we
pressed.
came upon a cat, and the cat
I'm gonna get
was
pressed on
like,
my notifications.
Did you have a second for to hear about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
No, it literally was just like, and I was like, no, you're speaking. That's not a meow. I've never heard a cat do that.
I've heard him make that kind of noise before.
Whatever. I thought it was
They be doing that when they eat.
Dachshund or bulldog, right?
Dachshund.
Yeah, I got a dachshund too.
Yes.
Weenies could take it for me, honestly.
But they can be too
Not even my favorite dog, but I like the lowriders, bro.
They're great, but yeah,
do.
like this is kind of like I've said that later in my life I want to get a bulldog. I'm starting to kind of sour on that because I've had a dog for so long that I'm kind of like, if I get another dog, it's gonna be like a family dog, like a dog that like I have kids with not with the dog, I have kids with somebody else, and the kids are gonna hang out with the dog, and I want them to have a say. So I'm gonna wait until they're like 4 or 5 and they get to pick any dog of their little heart's desire.
Fair.
And I have a dachshund right now, half dachshund, and
Yeah.
he is awesome. And I'm working on a technology to make him live forever. Bloodhound versus Tibetan Spaniel. I mean, what are we talking about?
Tibetan Spaniel, bro. Come on, bro.
Tibetan Spaniel,
It
my
totally
new
is.
favorite dog.
Not for real.
When I do survey my children about the dog that they want, I'm going to have like 25 pictures of different dogs. And there's going to be 13 of Tibetan Spaniels, different pictures of them. And I'm going to hope that they point to one of those.
Yeah.
It's like a lottery.
That's a good chance.
Brussels
That is pretty
Griffin
good
or
odds.
Schipperke.
There you go.
Schipperke.
I want to get a Brussels Griffin at some point in my life.
I'm gonna go Shipper K, bro.
So funny. They're not all as shaggy as the photo that we had of this one. This one was particularly Chewbacca looking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Some of them have a smoother coat and they just look like a little bat. It looks like a tiny little skinny pug. It looks like a little bat.
It does look like a bat. That's
fair.
I was gonna say.
They can have like kind of pointy ears sometimes.
Are they named a griffin because of like Griffin, the like mythological creature?
Potentially, or the guy who
Maybe.
first got one.
Peter Griffin?
Peter Griffin.
Brian Griffin. I think
Hey,
that's his
Peter.
breed from the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with the Brussels Griffin.
Yeah.
It's funnier. I feel like that'd be a
Oh,
great dog to
man.
have for a week. So everybody sees you have one and they're like, no way, you got
No
this thing.
fucking way
And then
you
you're
got
like,
that.
I lost him. You know?
He got away. He got
I
a new
lost
job. He had to move towns.
Yeah, he moved to Seattle. Okay, now we got Golden Retriever versus Pomeranian.
Oh,
This is kind of like-
I don't like this matchup. All right. I'm parting ways with the golden. It's the palm.
Like,
Palm's
dudes
taking it
versus
from me.
gals. Like, what is it?
Boys versus girls. Is that what you're thinking of?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Dudes versus broads.
Yeah, it's boys versus girls. is what
Like you imagine Barbie owns a Pomeranian, and you kind of imagine Ken as a golden retriever.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
would you say he's like a golden retriever boyfriend or whatever?
Yeah.
Actually, that makes me hate the thing.
Yeah, it makes me like the dog less. I
Like
guess.
Travis Kelsey's a golden retriever boyfriend. I'm like, ugh.
What if they call him a Swedish Volhund boyfriend?
I'd be like, what's that?
Yeah. That's that little wolf.
Yeah. Well, now I'd know, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
that's that little wolf. And what an obscure reference to call a football player. This one's tough for me. I'm going to go with the golden
It's tough.
retriever, though.
I'm going Pomeranian.
I'll go golden retriever.
I'm not mad at it. I'm
basic
not. I'm not.
bitches.
I get it.
Guilty as charged.
Just know I voted
Now
palm.
we got Brittany versus Sussex Spaniel.
Sussex
These two
Spaniel.
would make a great like
Two
buddy
Spaniels.
cop movie.
Oh, yeah.
The Sussex is like the old no nonsense chief who's like just always covered in cigarette smoke.
I see the
And
vision.
Brittany is kind of like the upstart detective.
The young gun.
Yeah, you look at it. Like, oh, not every murder in this city gets solved, kid. And Brittany's like, come on, sir, give me a chance.
I like that. I think that you should write some scripts.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm going with the Sussex, I guess.
Sussex, bro.
I'm going to go with the Brittany.
Grant, where do you go?
Brittany.
All right,
Okay.
that's fine. Shout out Willow.
Shout out Brittany.
Britney Spears.
That's not how Britney Spears' name is spelled.
Oh, my bad.
At all.
That's all right, man. French versus Peak.
The Pekingese or the French Bulldog. They both sound like cocktails.
Yeah, I had a Colorado
kinda do.
Bulldog the other day.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm hoping you brought that up.
Yep, Kahlua, vodka, and Coca-Cola.
This sounds awful.
It was pretty good. The
don't
bartender
drink. I
said
don't
she
know.
learned that one from a strip club.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Boom, pour me another one.
You said I learned this one from the strip club, and then you bent over backwards on the pole.
There's no pole in there. It was a dive bar.
Oh, my bad, brother.
Honestly, I've never been near one. The first time I ever get around one, I'm gonna try. Hopefully, I have enough grip strength, and I'm gonna just try to, you know what I mean, work it.
It's all right.
I'm going French Bulldog here. Pekingese is awesome, but I haven't met enough of them to really know their.
I'm gonna go Frenchie, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and I've met so many French Bulldogs, and every single time they're a good hang.
Yeah, good hang. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go with the French Bulldog. We should do flower bracket.
Oh,
They should.
It's like a beautiful flower bracket.
Yeah, they gotta do flower bracket.
Yeah.
Mainly so I can learn about more flowers. I'm not a flower guy at all, really. I like sunflowers. I keep it simple. That's really it. I don't really care about the other ones.
Dane versus
But
Saint
other people
Bernard.
do, I guess. I don't know.
regal giant beasts here.
Yeah.
These are like two neighbors that hate each other.
Yeah, they don't hate each other. It's not like an active fight. It's like
Right.
a Cold War sort of situation.
Yeah.
They're like diametrically opposed.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the Great Dane is sitting smoking a cigarette, looking at the St. Bernard's garage, being like, such a messy garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His wife ain't half bad, though.
Whoa!
That's what the Great Dane would say. I would never say stuff like that.
Yo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I go St. Bernard here. There's a little more to it.
Yeah, I'm going to go with St. Bernard. He seems more like a football fan.
Yeah. And the Great Dane seems like he likes books.
Yeah, he's just reading and drinking scotch.
Yeah.
I don't like
Fair.
that.
Doing like crosswords.
And he's like 70 years old when he's 40.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
you know. All right, Swedish Valhund versus
Weenie.
I
Dachshund.
think it's the Volhound's end of its run.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Dachshund here.
Yeah.
Go old school weenie here.
Yep.
Yeah.
They come in a miniature size. They come in a standard size. They come in all sorts of colors.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Trendy one's that blonde, long-haired miniature one now. That looks like a little golden retriever.
You talking about my dog?
No, yours is
I like the
a-
darker ones that look like hot dogs that have been on the grill. You know, they got that kind of char on them a little bit, but they still got their color though. But there's a little char, that kind of, I like that smoky.
mutt. It's a nasty mix of things that should have never been mixed up. It's
I don't. Yep. This is why I didn't want to do this.
kind of like Coca-Cola
This is-
and Kahlua.
This is why.
It's like two things that should have never gone together.
This is exactly why I didn't want to do this.
You
Respect
eliminated
Hank.
Pug, you asshole.
I didn't eliminate
should.
shit.
That's
It's
my
a
s-
fucking democracy over here, okay?
That's my spirit dog.
Yeah, and mine.
Which is wrong.
I have a real dog. You don't even have a dog.
Yeah, but yours is a mutt.
He's the cutest dog on planet Earth.
He is
Adorable.
not even close. He's not
is.
a pug. He
Yes.
might be one of the cutest that's not pug related.
Pugs are
Man,
not
they're
cute.
not
Technically, they
cute.
are.
Technically.
Technically.
By the metrics of cuteness, they are one of them.
Please tell me down below if you've seen Hank in any of our videos or on our Instagrams or anything like that. Let me know if Hank is cuter than.
Someone in the Reddit, which I'm not really active in the Reddit at all. I'm not really active on Reddit in general. But someone in the Reddit posted HiveMind as dogs, and literally it was just a picture of Riley and then a picture of him clearly just holding Hank.
The average pug.
It's accurate though.
Milo and Otis, you actually
Literally.
saw about 26 Milos and 40 Otises because the amount of animals they killed in the filming of that film.
Yeah, that's a fun fact for you.
That's
Yikes.
like Otis was a pug.
I know it's a fact. I'm sarcastically saying that it's a fun fact because it's about animal death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tibetan Spaniel versus the Brussels Griffin. Oh, kind of cute
Tibetan
versus
Spaniel.
freak here.
Yeah. I gotta go Brussels.
I'm
No.
gonna go Tibetan Spaniel.
Tibetan Spaniel.
It's just cuter, and
It
I'm gonna
is.
take cute over.
I can take the Tibetan Spaniel seriously. I'm gonna look at a Brussels funny, and not even like just because of how it looks. Like, I feel like, again, if they could talk, the Tibetan Spaniel is gonna just kind of be cool. I feel like the Brussels is gonna just like say stupid stuff just to like try and be funny, but like it's not funny. You know what I mean? Is that I feel like that's valid.
goofy freak every time.
Goofy Freak usually wins for me, so that's where I'm going. Grant, what do you think?
I'm going with Chewbacca.
Nice.
Come on, bro.
And it's Peter Griffin. If you
Come
have Brussels
on,
Griffin, you name
man.
it Peter.
I want to take a Tibetan Spaniel and throw it up into the air and catch it like a kid.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I
You can
agree.
do that when Hank unfortunately passes away.
He's never going to. But
You're
as
working
long
on
as I
stuff.
get done with the experiment.
Yeah.
Kind of a fight against time.
Gotta finish working on that.
I'm mixing some chemicals together that seem like they could work.
Seemed like they could work.
Yep, he's still alive. He's fucked up, but he's alive. That's what I'm looking for. Now we've got a
man.
golden retriever versus a Brittany Spaniel.
Golden retriever,
This one's
and
easy
do
for
not
me.
play with
I'm
me
gonna
right
go with the
now.
Brittany.
Yeah, I think so. It's just a little more to it. A golden is like fine and they're usually really friendly, but a golden is like someone you have like a good night with that you like randomly meet out one time.
Okay.
And you never really think about them again. And a Brittany is like, you're like a Brittany Spaniel, you know what I mean? You're complex and beautiful.
Oh, man.
And a lifelong friend.
Oh,
Golden
man.
Retriever's like, that guy bought us a round of shots.
They just messed up.
And you have him saved in your phone as like Dave Shots Philly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was waiting for it to get mean about me because usually you're not nice if there isn't a but. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
And that's true in many facets of your life. Usually you're
They
not
messed
nice
up.
unless there's a but.
Yes.
But Golden Retriever is just like Mr. Popular, and a Brittany Spaniel
Exactly.
is somebody that you're like, that person's just interesting.
Yeah, there's something about him. He's hot too.
Yeah, hot and magnetic,
Yeah.
but not hot in the traditional sense.
Hotnetic.
Yeah, this is like a buff.
Can they find your
beefcake
keys, though?
That's the Golden Retriever.
I don't think they
like
can
a
find your
cheerleader,
keys.
like just kind of like traditional hot
Yeah.
blonde girl. And then the Brittany Spaniel.
Can they
is
find your
like
keys,
somebody
though?
That you're like, they're just interesting looking.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I am attracted.
Yeah, I don't know why we chose to go like a sexy analogy there.
I don't know either. That's weird.
Brittany, please.
Yes, Brittany.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Wow. Didn't see the
man.
Brittany going this far.
Neither did I. All right. And
Over
for our
the
last
literally over the golden, which means it might take it, which is crazy. I mean, it's not gonna take it over the weenie though. If it takes over the weenie, I'm
final four selection,
You know
we've
what?
got either a French Bulldog or a Saint Bernard.
Wow. We've
gonna
talked
go
about
Saint
the French
Bernard.
Bulldog a bunch here, and for whatever reason, we scrolled over it this time, and I went Ranch Bulldog.
Oh, yeah.
What is that? That'd be cool to have a ranch-colored French Bulldog, like an all-white one with little specks on it. That's so cute. You've never seen one like that.
that would be kind of cool.
It's a French Bulldog.
It's a Frenchie.
Yeah.
I love the Saint Bernard, but it's too much hair, too much slobber, too much weight.
That is
eats too much
true.
food. A French Bulldog, there's a reason 99.
That is true. I'm just trying to make it easy for the next round, so we can go then Saint Bernard, and then but
New York all
I
night.
get it. I get it.
Reliable.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like a Honda Civic.
Here is our final
love
four.
Civics.
Only four
I
dogs
love
remain.
Hondas.
First on the left side, we've got
What's your
a
favorite
Dot-
generation of the Civic, bro? Me personally, I love actually no, forget generation. Just what's your favorite type? I love like the 99 Type R, but like I don't know, kind of overrated, whatever. But I love like a 96 hatch, like an EX hatch, bro. No, EG, I'm tripping. EG hatch. Dude. I mean, come on, bro. Name a better
versus
Civic.
a
You
Brussels
can't.
Griffin.
Unless you go 91.
This is like a weird final four because I really like the Tibetan Spaniel.
Yeah.
I really like a Beagle.
Yeah.
I really like a Cocker Spaniel. None of them are here.
Yep.
Nope.
A freak and a wiener.
None of my
here.
favorites are really here besides the weenie. So the weenie has to take it for me, or else I'm going to rage.
I'm going to go with the wiener over the
Weenie.
freak.
Yeah, I think I will too.
Weenie.
It comes in so many varieties.
Yeah.
There's a wired-haired dachshund, there's a long-haired dachshund, there's a smooth coat, and then there's miniature and there's standard.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, and Brussels Griffin is just a funny picture that we looked at.
It's just
And
one-
that's why-
Literally.
That's why it moved on.
There's some
Look like a
great
meme.
Instagram accounts that I will encourage everyone to go follow. Just look up any guy who owns a freaky Brussels Griffin. That's paying that dude's rent.
Yeah, definitely.
He wakes it up and it's like, and you're like, oh shit. Yeah, it's dachshund though.
Yeah, and now we've got the Brittany versus the Frenchie.
Frenchie versus weenie.
I'm
And it's
go
going to
with
be
the Brittany
Frenchie.
here. I know that's crazy.
I swear.
I
Crazy.
didn't expect it to go this far even, but I do like it more than a Frenchie in the current
Are we
moment.
serious?
Yeah, I feel like we're a little biased just because we have such
biased.
a good example of
They're so
our
biased right
friend's
now.
dog.
This is
like,
biased.
They're not all like that.
I don't
There's no way.
even like that dog that much. It's just like I'm just saying like just a very beautiful looking dog. But for best
But it's a
breed, I
weenie,
don't know,
bro.
it's
Hold
tough.
on. I mean, not the weenie. It's a Frenchie, bro. It's literally Lucky in dog
the
form.
banner of the pug in a lot of ways for me. Just in the atrocity of breeding. And I love that too much. My mom's pug's best friend is a French bulldog named Giovanni.
Okay. Talk more about that.
He's electric. He was imported from Belgium.
Okay.
His head is roughly 4 times the size of his back hips. Go ahead.
Nope. No. Just keep talking.
Oh, they also too come in fun color patterns. They'll like spin around. I think they're way more fun than a Brittany. They might not have the look, but they are excitable, and they love a ball, and
Come on.
they're nice.
Say something stupid.
Ding,
I
ding,
dare
ding,
you.
ding, ding. You swayed me. Frenchie.
Okay, Frenchie got it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We're celebrating anyway. This is literally like what a Frenchie is. Just this song. Okay, yeah, so that's my certificate. Let me almost check out. You better than calling me.
I was on Zan, you knew that shit. You still wanna cry, that's flawed to me. Ain't nobody that's obviously.
All right, we're not doing the whole. Anyway, I just had to get that out real quick.
Yeah. I
Had to
mean,
do that.
overall, it's like, come on.
It's just a blast. You know it's going to be a good time when the French Bulldog walks in.
Absolutely. Here is our final.
Weenie.
We've got a Dachshund versus a French Bulldog. There will
Weenie.
be a poll in the chat.
I'm
You can
going
vote.
weenie. I just needed the Frenchie to make it past some other ones, but I'm done now. It's weenie season.
Not impact the winner.
Don't play with me.
We like to know what you guys think.
Yes.
It's weenie
Two
season.
little dogs for the most part. Dachshunds can be kind of big, and so can a French Bulldog, but these are apartment dogs.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean,
And as a generation of renters, I think that says a lot.
does it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think this needs to be some big political. It's kind of like, honestly, it's pictures of dogs. That's kind of what I'm.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, the picture of the dachshund. That's a nice picture. It's got its
It is
ear
great.
waving in the wind. It's out kind of in the mountains.
Yeah.
You can hike with.
Yeah, it's
that
hiking,
little
yeah.
dachshund,
Yeah.
which is cute.
Not too long, though.
No,
Just for a
they
little
get
bit.
tired out, but they're easy to carry.
Yeah, and unlike this guy, it has like an actual nose and a face to breathe out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
French Bulldog, it wants to party and go hard, but then it just,
Yeah, it
and
can.
on a hot day, you got to put a cold rag on its face. And,
Yep.
and you do, the wrinkle maintenance is something no one wants to do. But if you have a Bulldog or a pug or something, occasionally you have to get a little wet rag and reach inside of its face and wipe the gunk out
Yeah.
of its wrinkles.
Yeah, and something you don't think about with dachshunds though is you have to do that with their ears a lot.
Yeah, they do have big little floppy ears.
They have floppy
Yeah.
ears, and it gets a lot of stuff trapped down there, and that's why it's their favorite place to be rubbed.
Yeah.
It's right here, but they also have an off button right
Yeah.
here. If you do this to a dachshund, it'll
Turns them off.
fall asleep. Like
That's
this.
real.
It'll go,
That's real.
purr for you, almost like a cat.
I've never owned a French Bulldog, and I've owned many a Dachshunds, and I loved them. So I have to
Weenie.
vote for him
This is me every night
with the little Dachshund.
with a little dachshund in my bed. So I am gonna go with a dachshund.
Yeah, Weenie wins.
The wiener dog
Weenie takes
wins
it.
the HIVEMIND.
Hold on. Okay.
Dog breed bracket.
God, that was
W Weenie, bro.
stressed going into this.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it means a lot.
I didn't think it would
does.
be
I
this
love
stressful, but
dogs
it kind of
so,
was
so
at
much.
points.
Yeah.
I love
It
them.
Let us
was.
know the name of your dog down in the comment section.
I've
Let
never
us know
had a
your
dog.
favorite.
My grandma had a pit bull when I was a wee lad, who unfortunately passed away with cancer back in 2010. R.I.P. Precious. Greatest pit bull on the planet. Grandma's still with us though, as we love to see. But yeah, and then I just haven't really been around any other dogs. I'd never had any pets growing up. So yeah. I don't have, but I do want, like I said, I want a Maltipoo. That would be great. They're adorable. But yeah, I'm a cat guy though. I really want cats, man. I do. I want 2 ragdolls. I really wish we got black ragdolls. That would be because I love black cats, but ragdolls aren't black at all. I think the darkest they can get is like a little bit gray mixed in with the white, but most of them are just white. So whatever. I just like the I like long-haired cats. That's kind of, I like that.
Breed of dog. Let us know what bracket we should do next as well, because
I agree
obviously
with the flower
possibilities are
bracket.
endless.
Yeah, maybe.
That could be cool. Honestly, maybe I'm biased because I've done one myself. A BMW bracket, not just a cars bracket, a BMW bracket. I personally crowned the E60 M5, V10 as the greatest, BMW there is. Even though it has problems, we all know that. But like, still, great BMW. Sounds amazing. The last V10. We just now got the last V12. with the 7 series. I mean, come on. Come on, bro. Things are changing. But that could be cool.
Maybe we do mutts next.
Hey, maybe. But
Maybe.
other than that, I hope every dog out there has a great day.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Honestly,
hope
I
that
agree.
You're doing well. I hope you like the video. I
I hope dogs are, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna like the video.
I hope you join the Patreon.
like the video because we need
membership,
one.
Or go pick up some merch from Copes. And other than that,
You want to bark for a little bit and see if anybody like can show it to their dog and maybe they'll start barking along?
yeah, show this to your dog.
That's good. If your dog
Yikes.
barked back at us, send us a video of that, please.
Yeah.
Bye.
Put it in the Discord.
I had a dream 2 nights ago that I cut off my left arm to play basketball because I thought that it would be a trick that I could use. I put my left arm inside of my sleeve and could detach it to distract people.
Did it work?
Well, here's how it went down. So I was doing that. I was practicing all these tricks before the game. There were a bunch of people there, all very judgmental of the idea, obviously.
Okay.
And then as the game was about to start, my dad showed up and he was the coach.
Oh, shit.
Growing up, my dad was my basketball coach.
There you go.
And he looked at me and said, "You're starting, you're starting, you're starting, you're starting, you're starting." And I was like, "What about me?" And he goes, "Enough with your stunts." He was like, "You're not starting. You have
Yikes.
one arm." And I was like, "Well, I got the other one." He's like, "No, you're not." He's like, "I might not even play yet."
Oh,
And I was like,
man.
"Oh, this is ridiculous."
That's hilarious. I had a messed up dream about a dog last night.
Did you really?
Yeah, I had a puppy black dachshund, and he kept falling down like sewer grates. I was going around a city, and he
Oh,
kept
this is what he's talking about with the post
slipping
credits.
through, and I'd grab him, and then I'd have to like get his head right, you know, and then like pull him back through the grates.
Yeah.
Yeah, really annoying.
It got
Yikes.
annoying.
Oh, it was like 10 times in a row. I'd be like, and I'd be like, oh, grab him by like his ear, and he'd be like, I have to like get him to the grate.
Wow. Well, I'm glad we're doing this video then.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Topical.
yeah.
Low
Very
key.
confusing dream.
I was ready. I was locked in for this. That's hilarious. Let me know what dogs you have in the comments. Because like I said, I've never had a pet. I don't have any pets. Never had a pet. I've literally found someone's lost cat once, and that was great. That's about it though. And like I said, I've been around like, you know, other people have had animals and stuff, but you know, not that close. Like I haven't been around dogs for like multiple days in a row, really. So you know, there's that. But let me know what dogs you got or whatever animals. You know, some of y'all are probably bird people. I like birds. Some of them are loud though, but there's that. You know, yeah, that's it.